What is up, sex pests and freaks? We are going to give you play-by-play on every fucking action-packed moment that the NFL has to offer today. And so right now we're taking a look at the Texans who are in the red zone. The Texans hand it off. Go, baby! Let's get that Woody Marks going, baby. I think Woody Marks is going to be over 100 yards rushing today. Oh, wow. And Breece Hall for the Jets takes 3rd and 1 and makes it a 25-yard gain. Pretty sick. That guy's pretty good. We can't both become. Folks, shout out in the comments who your favorite member of the band Chevelle is. Mine's the long-haired guy. Oh. All right, so the Texans are going to get to 1st and goal with a Dalton Schultz pass. And look, I'm no head coach, but this is where I would really use Woody Marks to score a touchdown. We also have Dolphins-Panthers. I don't really give a shit about that game, but Tua whips it to Darren Waller. And Darren Waller has been a lot of people's target tight end, that old man. But Darren Waller's looking good. He's already got 3. No. That was season. Uh-oh, strong guy alert. We can't both. This guy is so strong, folks. He doesn't speak, and he lives in my house, and he just flexes at me, and it's kind of like every time he flexes at me, it's like reading Atomic Habits. I get so juiced to be productive. Now, the thing about Red Zone, folks, is it will show you games that you don't care about. So, Jets, Cowboys. I would love to see the 0-4 Jets beat the Cowboys. I think Justin Fields is back. They fake it to Woody Marks. They give it. Xavier Hutchinson for the Texans is going to get that one. Who had Xavier Hutchinson touchdown? And now the Dolphins, I mean, Tua's brain is functioning the highest it's ever been, but they lost Tyreek Hill for the season. So we'll see if Jalen Waddle and Darren Waller are enough to backfill that receiving room. And Carolina is looking like defensively pretty strong. You know, 1-3 versus 1-3. Who really cares? But Tua's at 3rd and 11 here. 3rd and 11 here, just inside red zone. No backs. Tua sacked. And with a brain like that, you don't like to see it get hit. Uh-oh. Flexor. Messier flexor again. Fields scrambles. And Fields on 1st and goal is going to get him inside the 5. About a 5-yard run there. We'll go back over to Giants, Saints. Man, a lot of just uninteresting teams in this early hour. I'm most interested in Eagles, Broncos, and that's why you guys are seeing that on the screen. But that seems to be the only competitive game, just because the Broncos' defense is so tough, so punishing. And Eagles have stalled a little bit against good defenses. Woo! Jackson Dart. Oh, no. So Jackson Dart goes for a quick 3rd and 2 pass, try to pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, but there was a pass interference. Dolphins attempt a 43-yard field goal, and they are successful in their attempt. Alan Ick. Man, the Jets look like shit. So Justin Fields scrambled there. And then they go with a inside run that's tackled for like a loss of 3. Yeah, I think okay, so they're cutting back and forth between the Jets right now. But I do think that Yeah, that's a good call. So the Saints are charged with pass interference on that Jackson Dart pass. I think that's a good call. It was close, but he came early. Jackson Dart does a woo! Jackson Dart does a fake handoff, and then a fake flip, and then a toss. How about that?
Is this news on the bottom line? Like, real?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the little plays?
That's the most recent play in the game. Pretty cool, huh?
You're going to tell people about what they're seeing.
Yeah, folks, check out the ticker down below. You can see the last play of the Eagles-Broncos game. We also have the ball indicator. That's live. So ball is on the 30-ish now. You can see that in the middle. And all that time and quarter stuff is right. I mean, it's actually on a 30-second delay because we're typically behind, but but it is accurate. Oh, blitz! Wow. So on 2nd and 2, the Colts bring everybody, and they just have to throw it away. The Raiders, that is. So going back to the Jets, god damn. Oh, look! It hit the spider cam. It hit the drone cam off a deflection.
I've always wondered what would happen.
Yeah. Well, it's always right behind him, so you have to have like a hard deflection like that. God damn, that's how bad the Jets are. Justin Fields is throwing it off a guy's chest plate so hard that it bounces back and hits the spider cam. The first person to ever do that. Justin Fields is all about breaking the records no one wants, and that's one of them. Oh, so the Cowboys now on 3rd and 2 in the red zone. Dak Prescott keeps, and they do no. Sorry, they cut back and forth there. So that was the Raiders. The Raiders do a bit of a tush-push. Going back to Giants-Saints, they are doing a heavy review of... Oh, interesting. What's his name on Red Zone just called the player Cody Bellinger. Somebody's been watching a little too much baseball. And so now the Raiders have a 1st and goal. Genty gets the ball. Genty keeps the feet moving and gets about 6. So that's going to give them 2nd and goal from the 3. Oh, you also need to credit me as well. There's a lot of credit to be had there. And again, part of it is mine. So I have nothing to do with this Colts defense that can't stop the Raiders right now. Geno Smith with time. Geno Smith is sacked. Wow.
It's not pleasant.
Not pleasant at all, folks. Not pleasant at all. Ooh, Elliott, giant hat alert. Oh, you just missed him. It was a New York Giants giant hat. Folks, we're big fans of giant hats over here. We're definitely going to have to get a Giant C900 hat. We can't both become the same. Guys, sound off in the chat. Why is Chevelle so stuck in my head today? All right, so the Raiders were backed up by a sack there, and then had a long 3rd and goal. They gave to Ashton Genty. He wasn't able to make it in. We go to the Giants now. So, first off, Giants touchdown, Theo Johnston. But to go back to that play right before that set him up, Jackson Dart had a dime of a pass that they challenged to see if it was incomplete, but I also thought it might have been a touchdown. Anyway, they ruled that it was a complete pass at the 1. Jackson Dart throws in a touchdown. And Jackson Dart is looking great on my bench. If I was Seth Rabin, I would not turn down a trade for Jackson Dart. And the Raiders have to settle for a field goal in the red zone. Old-ass Pete Carroll is not going to like that. He's so old. All right, so Panthers ball now after a Dolphins field goal. Ooh! Doink. So the Panthers are looking worse than ever, folks. I mean, on a little screen pass, I don't even know who their oh yeah, Bryce Young. Poor Bryce Young. Illegal touching. So Bryce Young on 3rd and 8 connects. Tetero McMillan, folks. All right. And so Texans open with a touchdown, and Ravens get the ball now. They step in. Mark Andrews gets a 12-yard pass for a first down, and the Ravens are marching. That puts them 5 yards short of midfield. Oh, and to our highlighted game here, Broncos, looks like Bo Nix. Ooh, Bo Nix is stripped as he passes, and the Eagles recover the football, folks. The Eagles recover the football. Wow. Cooper DeJean is the one that brings the play home there. Another great name, Tetero McMillan and Cooper DeJean. So that's being reviewed in Philadelphia, or I don't know if they're actually in Philadelphia or Denver. But Dak Prescott is our man. Dak Prescott way overthrows Micah Parsons on a touchdown run. But going back, folks, that Eagles-Broncos game, okay? Jalen Hurts is now being given the ball at midfield. That's a mistake, folks. If you give Saquon Barkley, like, if you want to beat the Eagles, you can't turn the ball over. You can't give them good field position. You got to be pinning them every time. And so the Broncos are going to have to make up for that one. Now, the Broncos defense is good enough to force some turnovers themselves, but, I mean, Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley are not one to fumble the ball necessarily. Although Saquon's been fumbling, right? Or is that Derrick Henry? That's Derrick. All right. So Cooper Rush is the Ravens quarterback today. As you guys all know, Lamar Jackson is out. They have a 3rd and 6 on the opposing 45. Wow! Holy shit. Wow. So DeAndre Hopkins, haven't heard his name in a while, but that is a pass from Cooper Rush to DeAndre Hopkins, and I can't emphasize, folks, how nice of a pass that was. I mean, Cooper Rush put that. Okay, so there was a flag on the play, but it's defense. Wow. Wow, man. I might believe in Cooper Rush all of a sudden. That was great. So the Texans, I was thinking, were about to get, a good break after having such a hard season. They got the Ravens without Lamar. Justice. Okay, so it was ruled a fumble. Yo, Matt, what's up, buddy? What is up, fella? Okay. A field goal attempt for Denver. Did they maintain the ball? Am I missing something here? Okay. So the one thing about red zone, folks, is it just keeps hopping all around, you know? We can't both become the same. There we go. There we go. Yo, Matt, what's good, brother? It's Packers bye week. We're just chilling, enjoying football. And speaking of the enjoyment there, the god-awful, oh my God, what was that? Okay, so Bryce Young fumbles the ball in a way I have never seen. Yes, no, you're right, Matt. They should just pull Jets Cowboys out of red zone. Oh, damn, did he make that? Okay, so Ravens sneaking a field goal with Tyler Loop, and they trail to the Broncos. So Ravens not able to do much there. Holy shit. God damn. So Denver, I guess they ruled that not a fumble, and they maintained the ball and kicked a long field goal that went left to right 50 yards, I swear to God. Okay, Colts get a first down with Michael Pittman Jr. Like we said earlier, Bryce Young with one of the goofiest fumbles I've ever seen. So Tua has the ball again. Dolphins on their own 45, we'll say. Tua. Nice. Tua has Waddle. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tua hits Waddle for a first down, but Waddle stays down on the sidelines. And with Tyreek Hill having a season-ending injury, this is not good. I don't even know what the names of their other receivers are. The other bad thing about that, folks, is that was a no-contact injury. Okay, so he was slow to get up, but he's running across to his side of the field, so. Yeah, Matt, I'm excited. I didn't realize till last week when I was looking at the schedule that we have a Packers-Steelers game this year, which is just going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait to play against Rodgers. Yeah, Mac Jones paid off for you. Matt saying he wishes he had started Dylan Gabriel instead of Bryce. I would have started anyone over Bryce Young. Cooper Rush. I have no faith in Bryce Young. Well, that's why I don't like 2 quarterback leagues. Because I just, I don't know. It sucks to play one shitty quarterback and that you're just kind of praying for the matchup to be good. So back to Indy. Jonathan Taylor, strong and reliable, gets 4 on first down, and the Colts start marching. So the Colts have the momentum right now. They stopped the Raiders in the red zone, had that big sack on Geno Smith, and they walked away with 3 points. So the Colts are trying to get a snap. All right, and so the Colts are just walking up to the line as the first quarter expires and trying to get someone to jump off sides, but they don't. And they take us back to the ever so boring Jets-Cowboys game where there's a 3-yard gain, and that's going to be the story of this game. Boring. Matt, who else did you have? I mean, it's not like Dylan Gabriel would have been like, you know, a crazy easy start. But could you have gotten Cooper Rush? Because that would have been my call. Oh, or Jake Browning? Okay. No, I feel you, brother. That's not... I don't want to take any of those guys.
It's not pleasant.
It's not. It really isn't. Oh my God. Okay, so the Eagles on 2nd and 7. Hurts gets it to A.J. Brown. Forward progress gives him the first down. And the Eagles are moving, are marching. Going back to Tua, 4th and 5. He's going for it. 4th and 5, and it's good. Complete to Darren Waller. And folks, let me just say this. With Waddle taking that no-contact injury, if you have Darren Waller, you are going to be happy today. He is going to be an absolute funnel for yards. Hey, brother, if you can get... Everyone has that week. I have a week coming up where, like, I think Jonathan Taylor and Devontae Adams have the same bye week. That's going to kill me. But, yeah, dude, if you can get a dub through your, like, hardest buys, then you got a good team. Fantasy Pros says right now, I got the best team in my league, but, I mean, what do they know? They're just professional fantasy guys, so it's like whatever. I mean, you could probably run it through any database, kind of get the same, no big deal, whatever.
What do the standings say?
The standings say the standing.
Yeah. Okay. Fantasy Pro says, but what do the standings of your league say?
So the standings say that I am in 4th place right now,
Okay.
and I am.
Oh, and 4th is where the best teams are.
No, this is the rest of season projection. Okay.
Oh, I see.
I have the best
see,
rest
I
of
see, I
season
see.
projection.
I see.
But yeah, as it stands right now, look, as it stands right now, I would make the playoffs, and that's all that matters. And the other thing is I'm 3rd in points scored after having first week Xavier Worthy goes out first play. And, I had a couple mishaps. But I will say I have a lot less injuries right now. I have avoided the big injuries of the season. So 2nd and 7. Oh! Yeah, sorry, Matt. Matt put some money on Waddle today. He was just, he ran off the field, so it's not like anything like that. But I'm just saying, the way he went down was kind of no contact, which scares you, and I haven't seen him back in the game since then. So 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. And Saquon Barkley on a pitch, just doing exactly what they pay him a lot of money to do. Run fast and strong. So Dolphins now, after picking up that first down on the 4th and 5, have a 3rd and 7. Wow. Okay, don't worry, Matt. Tua fires to Jalen Waddle. He's back on the field. Not affected. And that earns them a 1st and goal. Yep, we got the Colts here. Dump off to Jonathan Taylor. There he is. Exactly. That Jonathan Taylor is so good, bro. That's just good Wisconsin football right there. So Jalen Waddle's back in. They go tight set here. Achane gets the ball. Achane's bumped at the line and can't make anything out of it. Matt, what's your bet on Waddle? We'll cheer for your bet. I also I want to win my $1 million first touchdown bet. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor on 2nd and 2. He gets the first down, and that's going to set him up for a 1st and goal from the 8. There is a flag. Raiders are signaling that is against the Colts. And we are quad box right now. We got 4 teams in the red zone, folks. Saints get 4th and 8 inside the red zone and have to take a field goal. They do. It's good. They trailed Jackson Dart and the Giants by 4. 7-3 is Giants-Saints. Over 60? I don't want to speak too soon, Matt, but I think you got it. He's already at like 40. So that's a good bet. And what are the Eagles doing here? So the Eagles are 2nd and 7 from the red zone. He's going over to the sideline, but they didn't take a timeout. I don't know if there's an injury there or what. But we're cutting back to the Colts here. So that flag negates the first down, sets up 2nd and 12, and they do a little flip pass to Jones that's no good. So that's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Colts. They're well within field goal range. Daniel Jones trying his best out there. That ball might have been tipped. The problem was Jonathan Taylor was not the recipient of that pass. Could have gone totally different if they had picked a known Badger star like Jonathan Taylor for that play. It would have gone a lot better. But they get a chance now. It's 3rd and 12. I think Jonathan Taylor's in the backfield. Daniel Jones examines the field.
Oops. Sorry, y'all, if there was a loud noise. Here, put it on your chair.
Also, let's just switch. This is a longer one. This one's a lot longer. All right. Hopefully, I don't think that moved anything. All right, Hurts is having trouble. Hurts with pressure. He scrambles out to the right, and it's just going to run it out of bounds. Tyler Warren with the... Oh! Holy shit. Okay. Okay, I don't know if that was a trick play or what, but they hand it off to Tyler Warren, or flip it off to Tyler Warren, the tight end for the Colts, and then he tries a pass. Oh, it was a handoff. It was a handoff, and then he tries the pass. Yeah, he throws it left-handed. Everyone's confused by that. I don't even know if that was a trick play or if Tyler Warren just had the presence of mind to throw it away there because he was so covered. Matt says, Jalen Hurts overshoots Devontae Smith. And we have a touchdown in Indy. And let's take this moment in the Indy game to remember that Mark Sanchez is not announcing that game. Let's all remember the butt fumble. I put it on the thumbnail. You guys know what happened. I didn't know what to put on today's thumbnail because there's no Packer matchup. So that's what we did. And the Colts go ahead despite him. And Miami scores. Devon Achane looking like Justin Jefferson out there doing a little toe tap, making a pretty touchdown catch. And Jake Elliott punches one through for the Eagles. 3-3 Broncos Eagles. As you guys can see from our really cool scoreboard. Yeah, so that was 4 red zone drives. Saints get a field goal. Eagles get a field goal. Colts get a touchdown. And whoever else. But Woody Marks is off and running. And folks, I made a big play to get Woody Marks. And I need it to pay off. Nope, not Nick Chubb. Take his old ass out.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we don't need. All right, Matt, what'd you say about FSU PSU? Oh, I forgot you're an FSU fan. So Matt is at an all-time football low. He doesn't get to watch his Steelers, and his college teams aren't coming up for him. Who was the last-minute fill-in for Sanchez? I read it this morning. It was someone I recognized. Gene Steratore? Let me do a quick search here, Matthew. God damn it. Who filled in for Mark? Matt, did you read all the Mark Sanchez stuff? It's pretty wild. Brady Quinn. Is that right? Yeah, Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn on the call instead of Mark Sanchez, and Mark Sanchez is arrested. Let's remember that, folks, that he will be in jail as soon as he recovers from his injuries, which is sad and funny. Just depends how you want to look at it. I think it's pretty funny. The fact, well, if he had died, it would have been a lot sadder. Yeah. But he didn't, and now he's just the butt fumble. Like, he's butt fumble times 10 now. It's amazing. All right. So after that Tyler Warren touchdown with the Colts, they kick it away. Raiders looking for a big return. They don't get it. Ooh, ball almost comes out. Yeah, Gene Steratore is the old ref guy. I don't know why I picked his name out of my hat, but I love Gene Steratore. Okay, and the most boring game of the week, Jets, Cowboys. And they are delivering on their boring promise. A tackle for a loss. 3-3 over that way, guys. And around the league, who do we got? Also, this morning we had Vikings and Browns. Njoku got a touchdown.
A genius move. They have benched Flacco, but have brought on Flappo.
Bo Flappo.
It's Joe Flacco, but he legally has changed his name, and now he's allowed to compete as a new guy.
I'm a different guy, says Bo Flappo. No. Oh, fuck yeah. We're boogieing, folks. Oh, God. Stop showing me this fucking game.
Timeout Dallas. That's a cool nickname.
They call me Timeout Dallas. They call me Punch In Montana. Raiders get a 13-yard play. I don't know if that... Nope, Tucker. I thought that was Leggett for a second. And, again, folks, I don't know how the Colts are so good. I really haven't watched a Colts game closely this year. I don't know if their defense is strong or if Jonathan Taylor's just that much of a beast that their offense is unstoppable. I mean, Daniel Jones doesn't seem like he's anything special. Oh, and let's not forget about our soundboard, folks.
His name is Osama bin Laden.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how they're so fucking good.
Yeah. Signed a deal with the devil. And this soundbite goes out to Mark Sanchez.
Do you think God is going to save you for being stupid?
Do you think God's going to save you for being stupid? Wow. Jackson Dart looks fucking great, folks. I mean, I can't believe they ever started Russell Wilson.
Honestly, God in Mark Sanchez's case right now is Trump.
Yeah.
In the sense of you get a pardon from Trump.
Oh, intercepted.
Ooh.
Matt, I
Can't get a pardon for that interception, buddy. I'll tell you what.
That's true. That's true. That is where executive power ends.
That might have been my most uncomfortable laugh yet.
I want to zoom in on that face. That's a new bite.
Oh, baby, you're so tense.
Oh, folks. Man, Jackson Dart is the. I picked him up. No waivers, no fab, and
just all muscle.
just all muscle.
All heart.
I picked him up, all of his
I
pounds.
said, come on, buddy.
Put him on my back, fireman style, carried him out of the building.
Yep.
And he's going to be great when the Eagles have their bye week. I'm going to start him and not have any regrets about it. And nobody took him. I was like not going to get him off of waivers because I have Jalen Hurts. I don't care that much. But then no one picked up Jackson Dart when they announced he was going to be the starter. So I was like, I'll take him.
Easy money.
That's a starting quarterback.
It's on the table.
And everybody in New York talked about him like he's this fucking godsend, and I didn't I didn't buy that. I figured he's like a nice enough backup option. I think he's actually good. I think the Giants might actually be good. Now the Saints are awful. I should say that, but he had a great week last week, and he's 1-0. The Giants are 1-3, but Jackson Dart is 1-0. Jackson Dart now throws a dime of a touchdown. God damn. Hits the same guy, Theo Johnson, tight end. Jackson Dart to Theo Johnson. Words that didn't make sense last year are very important this year.
Words that would get you locked up.
Yeah.
Get you a wellness check.
Fucked up shit to say.
Get you a fucking...
Oh! And the Colts block the punt. Wow. Holy shit.
Oh, yikes.
And their punter is hurt. Oh, no. So the Colts block a punt there, and their punter probably broke his foot. I mean, he just kicked a guy's helmet.
Yikes.
Ouch. So the Colts are, I mean, that's why the Colts are good, I guess. Stuff like that.
There's been a lot of block punts.
Yeah, a lot of block punts, a lot of block field goals. Man, that hurts so bad. Look at this. Oof.
I think he kicked his knee.
I think he ended up kicking like his chest plate. But the way his foot looked, he couldn't put weight on it afterwards. He had to be helped off the field.
Yikes.
Cowboys do a dump off to Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson takes it to the house.
Pretty much untouched.
And the Cowboys have a lead in America's least interesting game of the week. Waterfall for Jake Ferguson. They call me DJ Waterfall. Did you know that? Yeah, Dale. I thought that'd be a fun little piece.
And it is. Trust me. It is.
So Jake Ferguson has been looking great, folks. Despite the Cowboys, you know, goddamn, I wish I had picked up Jake Ferguson because now that the Cowboys are without CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson is a touchdown sponge. So Colts now on the 3, inherit great field position, play action, and Jones has to throw it away. And Jones has to throw it away. And they went with Tyler Warren on the last touchdown, but second and goal from the 3. First and goal from the 3, I just think you should feed Jonathan Taylor 3 times. They're not going to stop him. I don't know why you try the play action there. I mean, obviously, if you're going to do a pass, you try play action because they're going to bite on Jonathan Taylor. But anyway, Cowboys are going for 2 to make it 11-3. They are going to get a false start call, and that might result in them actually kicking the extra point. I don't know why they would go for 2 there. Okay, they go with my suggestion. Inside handoff to Jonathan Taylor. But Waddle has the ball, and Waddle gets the first down. He gets wrapped up before he can get to the end zone. Matt's over on Waddle yardage is looking better than ever. So Colts now with 3rd and goal. They give it. Jonathan Taylor is in. You might be able to stop him once, but you sure can't stop him twice. Jonathan Taylor with an easy rushing touchdown. Now you got the fellas, you know, fighting over the ball. It's a moot point. Jonathan Taylor was already in by the time he dropped that ball. Wow! Touchdown, Darren Waller. Goddamn, play of the week, Darren Waller. Tua had a beautiful pass there. Defender was completely turned around to the ball, and he put it right by his ear and into Waller's hands. Man, that's crazy. Turn around, Carolina. You could have intercepted that. I mean, that's just a great pass by Tua. The Dolphins are looking really good right now without Tyreek, and they're up 17-0. God damn. Am I playing? Let's hope I'm not playing against Darren Waller. Let's see who I'm playing against. I have not surveyed that as much. All right, folks, and this is check-in on Bennett's fantasy team. As I say that, the Eagles sack Bo Nix. Darius Smith is the one. I am playing against Dak Prescott, so that Jake Ferguson touchdown sucks. I'm playing against Jordan Addison. I'm playing against the Denver kicker. And I'm playing against Derrick Henry, who has 8 yards. That's pretty crazy. And for my team right now, I have Hurts, Jonathan Taylor, Woody Marks, Nico Collins, and Rashid Shaheed. And in addition, the Broncos defense. Now, the Broncos defense. Ooh! Okay. Oh, that stinks. So on an extra point, there's some unnecessary contact on the kicker, and the Colts kicker had to be tended to by the trainer. The Colts are up. That makes it 13, but man, that sucks. So now Saints with the ball. They go to Chris Olave. Play action here. Spencer Rattler with his legs picks up the first down. A rush of 11 yards. Spencer Rattler looking good there. I don't know if that was designed or not. He was pretty quick to run, but Looking good, man. Looking good. These Saints and Giants teams, I think, are not their records are not indicative of their actual ability. That's how I feel. All right. Rattler now. After rushing for the first down, that brings him across midfield. They hand off to Kamara, I think. No, the other guy, whatever his name is. But just a score update, folks. Texans lead the Ravens 10-3, and I hope that gets out of hand so Woody Marks just gets fed the ball like a all-you-can-eat buffet. Giants top the Saints. Jackson Dart looking so fucking good. Cowboys over the Jets 10-3, and Eagles Broncos, our game of the week, is 3-3, bringing you the least interesting stuff. All right, Saints go with Kamara on second and four. He's going to bring up 3rd and 1 or shorter than that. Oof. The Colts kicker is walking, but does not look good, man. Wow. Wow. So they just don't have a backup kicker. That's bad. Come on, baby. All right. Stroud now with 3rd and 3. Stroud gets pressure, and he's just going to rush it. And he's going to get a lot. He's going to get the touchdown. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. So 29-yard scramble by C.J. Stroud doesn't make it to the end zone, but puts him 1st and goal from the 4. Give it to Woody Marks. Be smart about it. Nope. Nick Chubb, he can't do it, so bring in the other back. His knees have exploded, and they never went back. He's got Humpty Dumpty knees. And John Harbaugh sporting a Oura ring.
You're mentally imbalanced.
That's what I got to say. Okay. Man. The Ravens defense is just porous. So Texans now again. Texans go with Dalton Schultz? No. Bryant. Different tight end. But there's a flag on the play, and the reaction makes me think that this one's going to get backed up for the Texans. Yep. Okay. Offensive pass interference. Offensive sexual pestery. Oh, wow.
69 yards.
Oh, no.
Sexual pestery.
Oh, no. That sucks. Man, you don't realize how...
Fucked up his foot.
Yeah. They don't have a backup kicker. So that was their punter doing the kickoff, and he kicked it out of bounds. I have a lot more respect for kickers once you see that no one else on the team can do it. Yeah. Like, if you can't do a kickoff or a field goal or an extra point, that's really going to fuck up your game. And the Colts are, winning this game, but, like, that might be enough to throw a nut in there. So Stroud gets backed up. They have 2nd and goal again. So they get backed up, 2nd and goal, but like 15 to get to the goal line. That little pass goes to Hutchinson for about 5 yards, and they're going to have 3rd and goal, probably about 10 yards there. So field goal attempt by the Saints now is good from 53 yards. Groupie is the name of the kicker. Never heard of him. But good on him. All right, so Texans now. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Christmas, Christmas, Chris. It's a Christmas and not a crisp. Ashton Genty with the first down. Dun, 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 dun. I thought there was an app where I could see the live feed.
Full start. Your mother.
What? How dare you? No way.
Folks.
Tokes.
Folks and tokes.
Hoax.
Blokes.
Wow! So a long 3rd and goal. Stroud fires a strike. To Nico Collins, who I have on my team.
Okay, all right.
Who was my first round draft pick. And
That was a bit Stevie Janowski-ish.
Nico Collins! Nico Collins to the feed!
I'll kill anybody for Nico Collins.
Nico Collins touchdown. We will take that.
Bunting. No one's gonna fucking bunt.
Kitty! Nice. So what's
You
going to
gotta
happen?
really set down your drinks where I'm from.
Yeah. When you put your drink down, you better put it down. You know what I'm saying? All right, Jalen Hurts on 3rd and 17 rips a big shot. Devontae Smith. And so that puts him inside the 30. And now Jalen Hurts tries a back shoulder touchdown pass to A.J. Brown, but that's likely going to be pass interference and put him on the 1. Bryce Young with a lot of time. Find someone. Interesting. So that's going to get Matt a little bit of points for him.
Sensei Neil, what up, bro?
Yo, Sensei, thank you.
Sensei, thank
you
you.
for being in the chat.
Thank you for gracing us.
Oh, dude, when I was watching the One Battle After Another movie, I think I told you this already.
Yeah.
He plays a sensei. I
Yeah.
couldn't stop thinking about it.
Dude, word around town, Sensei Neil's suing.
What? Well,
I mean, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know exactly why. Because whenever I ask him, I go, well, what did they steal? He just goes, it's obvious.
yeah. Well, I kind of gotta agree with him. When I was watching, I was like, this is a little derivative of a guy I know.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's grounds there for sure. It's just like I don't
Yeah.
know if you're gonna go after.
There's legal grounds and there's coffee grounds.
That's right.
Because they apparently took
Ooh.
after everything Sensei did.
Yeah.
And so he left a lot of coffee grounds in his wake, which he goes, that's very clearly a personal thing of mine.
Yeah. It's a.
But I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. No. It's
Or
and
the behind the scenes. I guess it's a lot of behind the scenes.
I know because I have such a close connection to the sensei, and again, thank you, sensei, for letting me be that close.
Thank
Knowing the sensei like I do, it's not just like his presence that they pulled from. Like you can tell, like his backstory and like all the things that really.
shit.
Yeah, you can like.
Whoa.
There's so much in there. Rico Dowdle,
Wow, they pulled from his.
like his early life.
They talked
Like-
about Connecticut.
Yeah. Yeah, all the shit he did. Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, like his East Coast days.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The Connecticut slop job?
Yeah. I mean, not explicitly do they mention that, but like I'm
Which
like
of course started with the Hartford Hangout.
right. And in a way you could say like Sean Penn's character is like a culmination of all the sensei's enemies.
Ooh.
So there's really a lot of layers there.
Use that in your defense. In your defense, say, Sensei.
Sensei.
And
Unfortunately,
not making a joke about you or your likeness at all.
absolutely not.
Purely wordplay.
Wow.
Ooh, great catch.
Wow. Bryce Young puts it on Xavier Legette. And that's a touchdown. So the Panthers are not going down without a fight. That's going to put put the Panthers back within 2 scores of the Dolphins.
That's football, isn't it?
That's football, isn't it?
Right.
Who's got money on the games today, folks? What do we got? Where are your shekels spread?
Yeah, who's your money on? Matt, we know you got Waddle over on yards. Sensei, you got any money on this game?
Sensei.
Jackson Dart now with the
I
ball.
heard Sensei puts all of his money on every weekend. He puts it all
Just
on the
sells
games.
it out.
He all in every weekend. And he lets it fucking ride.
And again, that is kind of echoed in one battle after another.
Get out.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you know, sometimes Leo takes the characters, but the Sensei, you know, it's just like Paul Thomas Anderson's so tricky. He was able to obscure it enough. Ooh! Fumbled by
Jets
Brees
fumble.
Hall.
You fumbled it.
Okay, so that's not a fumble. They're going to say it was out by the ground. Forget what they call that. Yeah. Okay, so he's down by contact, and sometimes the contact's just so hard on when you go down that the ball comes out, and that was the case there.
The hell is Brett Favre doing here?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Okay. So Raiders trying to answer. Wow. Geno Smith throws to a wide open Tucker who receives it at the 12. They're going to get a 1st and 10 in the red zone. Over in the world's most boring game, Cowboys-Jets, there is a flag. They are walking off a Cowboys player. I can't quite make out who that is.
You want to make out with them?
Oh, make out! Yeah, dude, I would make out with an NFL player just so I could have their baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just so we could make a baby that way in our mouths. And then I could get that money.
Trap his ass, dude. Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I've been trying to do my own little like entrapment on pro athletes.
That's how a lot of these girls be getting my dudes in the club, dude.
Right.
They freaking make out with them by the bathroom. Next thing you know, they hit them up 9 months later. I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant. They
Just
say
found out I'm pregnant.
they say that's not possible. They say someone needs to retake sex ed because you got your tongue in my mouth.
Yep.
And that's where the baby is. Came out my mouth. 2nd and 10.
And then my dude goes, "What? Out my mouth?" And then she goes, "Yeah, are you ovulating this week?" And he goes, "What?"
Picked!
Oh, shit.
So the Geno Smith's ball is tipped at the line and goes right into a defensive lineman's hand. So the Colts are going to inherit the ball with 3:53 left in the half.
They inherit.
Inherit the earth.
Yeah, I'm just having a laugh, that's all.
Just having a laugh, that's all. Wow. God damn, Geno Smith with his 8 interception through 5 games. That's pretty bad.
Geno.
And now I'm starting to see.
No, this is right when he comes back, bro. This is textbook Gene.
And I said the Seahawks were dumb for going with Sam Darnold over Geno Smith, but I don't necessarily feel that anymore. Geno Smith is looking bad. And Geno Smith, I don't know anything about the Raiders line or anything like that, but he's got Ashton Genty, and he has weapons. He has guys on his team that are good, so it's not like he's against a stacked deck here. Going back to the world's most boring game, the Jets pick up a 1st down and nothing more. Just barely they do. Justin Fields, there's a holding, so this is not going to count for anything, but he's crunched. Crunchers. This show is brought to you by Crunchers, folks. Crunchers. The
One of
chip
my
that'll hurt
favorite-
your mouth.
The chip that'll fuck. The chip that fights back.
Yeah. Wow, Spencer Rattler airs it out. Woo. He's got Rashid Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed, who I started in my flex spot over Cooper Kupp, gets a 90-yard touchdown, and that makes it all worth it. With that one play, Rashid Shaheed doubles his expected points and really helps me out. I did not expect that to happen. So Spencer Rattler, with a foot in his own end zone, throws a touchdown to Rashid Shaheed. That was fucking beautiful. And this is the game of surprise quarterbacks. Spencer Rattler versus what's his name? Who's the giant? Jackson Dart. Wow. Wow. Rashid Shaheed just hit max speed. And by that, I mean fastest of any touchdown. That
you do
was
the
beautiful.
microchip thing in their skull with the athletes.
They do the
I mean, the shoulder pads. The shoulder pads. It's in the shoulder pads.
They do the microchip thing in their head, which allows them to get a couple extra miles per hour out of them. Ooh! And Bo Nix is sacked, and it's not clear if that was a fumble or an incomplete pass. It looks like it's going to be an incomplete pass. Now, remember, folks, Bo Nix had almost an identical play earlier in the game. That was a fumble at first and then became an incomplete pass. This one was clearly an incomplete pass. He just drills his center in the back of the head with the football.
Well, sometimes the guy's got to learn.
Yeah, it's kind of like it doubles when they nail their partner. It's funny. So, in America's most boring game of the week, the Jets get an ineligible man downfield.
Ironically,
matter.
America's most boring game of the week happening in Saskatoon.
Saskatoon, of all places. Smokes and bubbles.
Whoa, they're looking at bubbles out there?
Berbers?
Wait. If a buffalo's a butt, well, then what's a smoke?
A fart. All right, Colts now back with the ball after that that goofy looking pick. Ooh. Still on his feet.
Oh, they moved the line.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
We caught them.
Michael Pittman Jr. Yeah, he's down. He's down. Jeremy Chin. Boring game of the week. Justin Fields delivers a 6-yard pass, and that's what you can expect out of America's most boring game of the week, folks. Little dunk and dip plays. We're going to call 100 on that, folks. Oh, interesting. So in America's most boring game of the week, on 3rd and 1, they line up for a tush push with Justin Fields, but they do a little different because Fields takes the snap, the line pushes, and then he kind of counters and goes off to the left. So it's kind of like a somewhere in between a QB designed run and a tush push. Nick Chubb picks up a first down. The Texans are looking good against the Ravens, who are hobbled. Fields now. So they give him the first down. I didn't think he picked it up, but boring game of the week. Oh! The ball is out. So that was pretty, more like grease ball.
Look here, brother.
So Breece Hall gets hit from behind there, but I think what happened is a Cowboys player actually pushed a Jets player into Breece Hall, reminiscent of the Jets butt fumble, which is our sponsor of the day. No. That was a clear punch out by the Cowboys. That was a really good play. Really good play. Because Breece Hall had that one tucked tight too. I mean, just a perfect play for number 25 on the Cowboys there. And America's most boring game of the week is probably going to go into halftime with one of the lowest scores of the week. Oh, what's going on there? And in addition to Jackson Dart, we also can't forget about Cam Scatterbo. Cam Scatterbo, the rookie running back who's, got the fantasy footballers talking at least. I like to call him Cam Scatterboom Shakalaka.
Go ahead.
And even though it looks like it should be pronounced Scatterbo, it's not. Devin Singletary almost gets the first down on 2nd and 4 before being gobbled up by some of the biggest guys on the Saints team. 56 Davis is going to get the credit for the tackle there, and is going to get the credit for saving the first down ultimately. He had one man to beat Davis, and Davis won that exchange. And they are in New Orleans.
Oh.
Yeah. The
dog man.
The dog thing is like those are like recurring things, and
Okay.
I don't know why. But it's always that dog, like brown beagle or whatever. So, ooh, trick play from the Giants. Flea flicker, Dart. Ah! Man. So on the trick play, they flip it back to Dart. Dart had Darius Slayton downfield, but can't connect with him. And Dart underthrew it there, maybe fishing for a pass interference a little bit. But Darius Slayton beat his man. If Jackson Dart throws this a little further, now granted that would have been like 60 yards in the air. If he throws a little further, hits him in stride, that's an easy touchdown. That's a walk-in. But he underthrows a little bit. Still a very playable ball, but allows the defender to catch up to Slayton, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. But it's 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it, or at least they're lining up for it. Its ball is right at midfield. This would be the one to go for right before the half. And as the play clock ticks down, it looks like they're not going to go for it. So they're going to end up punting it. They're going to take the delay game. They're going to punt it. They're going to try to pin the Saints deep so that they can't get anything going before halftime. But if you guys remember the last drive from the Saints, you can put them on the 1, and they're just going to throw a 99-yard touchdown to Rashid Shaheed.
Oh, Tua got fucking sacked by his own guy.
Yeah, so the pocket collapses on Tua. He's got nowhere to go.
The enemy within. Bro, just turn around.
Yeah, he's pretty fast, too. I'm surprised he didn't wiggle out of that one.
I mean, the lineman. His own
Oh, my God! Jalen Hurts just delivered a fucking dime to...
Oh, he caught that?
Yeah, he caught that and was in bounds.
Shit.
The call on the field is in bounds. 1? Nah.
No.
It's not going to end up counting.
Chop his feet off.
It's not going to end up counting. But that was a beautiful pass. Woo! I don't know if you count his left foot. Bing. Yeah, he had his left foot on the ground almost as he caught it, but it comes back up. I think that's got to be an incomplete
I don't know.
pass.
Send it to New York.
Gene Steratore, sound off. Oh, wow. Philadelphia.
Send it to New York?
Yeah. So
Sorry, I forgot. I'm calling for the Eagles today.
Oh, yeah. Go
Yeah, I'm pulling double duty. I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that.
No, that's good.
I can do both. I just got an AirPod in on this side. I'm talking to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got one ear in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, one ear Philly. My heart is here though. Ooh. My heart is always at C900, and now my heart out is my heart out. Hey, oh, easy. My heart is out to the guy who just caught that and got fucking decked.
My eyes are here, but my mouth is delivering a child whose father is an NFL player.
Exactly.
Whose other father is an NFL player. All right, so Colts.
How long do you think until the first gay couple in the NFL?
First gay couple?
Yeah.
To like a player who is openly gay, or two players dating each other?
2 players dating each other.
30 years. It will happen. It will definitely happen. Like in the way that Amanda Nunez is dating another.
From last night was DC talk when they were talking about one of the women who was dating another fighter or whatever, married to another fighter. DC was like, I wouldn't want to break into their house.
Yeah. God damn, ain't that true?
They just started laughing so hard. I was like, yeah, for real.
Yeah, duh.
Honestly, the worst house you could pick.
Yeah. Man, that would be hilarious too. Just a guy breaking in, thinking it's a lesbian couple, and just a run-of-the-mill lesbian couple.
No.
And they get inside, they just go, wrong one.
Yeah. All your arms are broken. All of them. Every single arm you have.
All in the individual bones. Woo! CJ Stroud threads the needle. And that is their... Is that Dalton Schultz? Okay, so a couple quick plays there. Stroud delivers a dart, which puts him in the red zone, and then Christian Kirk, who I didn't realize was on the Texans, drew a pass interference call, and now it's 1st and goal right at the 10. So 10 yards, 17-3. Stroud. Who is that? Hutchinson. So Stroud fires to Xavier Hutchinson, and for some reason he has 2 touchdowns and Nico Collins only has 1. I don't know. But that was a really pretty pass by CJ Stroud. Stroud has really not had a good start to the season. Stroud has been sluggish. The Texans have been not so good. But I think, finding a better back in Woody Marks is going to help them. And Stroud is just looking great passing-wise today. He's got 3 passing touchdowns today. It's his 2nd career game with 3+. And that's before the half, folks. Fairbairn's kick is good, and the Texans are whomping a battered Ravens team 24-3 to take a 3-score lead.
Walloped.
A dollop of daisy.
Putting it 2
is what they could use right now. So America's most boring game of the week goes back to Cowboys-Jets, where they had that punch-out fumble in the red zone. Cowboys pick up a 1st down. There's no urgency. There's no timeout taken, so you got to think that the Cowboys are just kind of playing for a field goal here, which is what you'd expect in America's most boring game of the week. Please, Red Zone, stop showing me this.
Computer.
Why would I care about this?
Computer, please stop. Please.
This is the opposite of the Red Zone.
Computer.
Computer. Are that many games at half that they have to do this? Hanging out down the street. Same old dick.
2 left shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And a bucket of ski.
And a bucket of ski.
Not a thing to do but talk to you.
We all drink goo. We all drink goo.
I need 2 rights. I need 2 rights.
Hello, my feet hurt.
The semen's for me.
Hello, come bucket. So on 3rd and long there, Jalen Hurts tries to get it with his feet, but he gets swallowed up. And that might count as a sack, which would give me negative points.
Wallopy, wallop.
Wallaby.
Wallopy, wallaby. Ooh, that's another kid's book I'm going to write. Dude,
that's pretty good.
I'm writing kids' books. Skunk Butt and Troublefoot and the Wallop and Wallaby.
The Wallop and Wallaby.
That's a wallaby that wants to beat the fuck out of everybody.
The enforcer.
Yeah. He has to get stabbed to get calm down.
To calm
It's the Mark Sanchez story. It's how we tell kids.
Yeah.
It's how we inform kids what happened.
Yeah, he lives in a grease truck.
Yeah.
Oh! Is that Jonathan Taylor? Yeah, Jonathan Taylor on a flip play picks up big yardage for the Colts. And with their kicker being hurt, you gotta be happy you have Jonathan Taylor. Taylor almost pulls off a hurdle there, couldn't decide if he wanted to. So Daniel Jones now in the shotgun. Jones with time. Jones fires but is deflected at the line. So the Yeah, I was going to say. So the Colts are in the red zone. They're 2nd and 10, but mind you, folks, they have no kicker. They could have the punter potentially try a field goal, but based on his kickoff, I don't think they're going to want to do that. Max Crosby was the one that batted down the ball there. I don't like that guy.
Why?
He's just an asshole.
Oh, okay.
He's just like, I don't know. He just has such NRA energy. He reminds me of Jared Allen a lot. Okay, so dump off pass to Jonathan Taylor gets them to a 3rd and 6, we'll say. They take a timeout. They have 1 remaining, 25 seconds left before halftime. The Colts are, it's maybe 2 down territory. This is a really short field goal, so if they have a backup kicker, which they don't, I think they were saying someone kicked in college, and so they might try that. But the NFL should allow them to keep a kicker. like that shouldn't count against your roster because it could almost be a strategy to, like, the penalty that hurt the kicker, the play that hurt the kicker, he was hit so late. And the penalty really means nothing. It was an extra point. But they knocked out their kicker.
Yeah, I kicked in college. Yeah, we all kicked once at a party, dude.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we all tried it out. How did the Cowboys get downfield so fast?
Woo!
Well, regardless, Javonte Williams scores in America's most boring game of the week. All right, Jones in the shotgun. Jones fires, and that is going to get him the first down. So now they do take the timeout. They take their last timeout. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4, and we will see what they go with here. You got to think, Jonathan Taylor is the most reliable guy, and you want to feed him the ball from the 4-yard line, but with no timeouts in 20 seconds, Daniel Jones will probably...
For years, he was drinking the Wisconsin water.
Yeah. Good minerals in there. And now he's in Indiana, where the water is tainted.
Good for the brain. Except for the Ed Gein and Jeffrey Dahmer and all the other bad ones.
Except for all those Wisconsin psychopaths you can name. And John Wayne Gacy, who lived in southern Wisconsin for a period of time. Ultimately, before moving to Chicago suburbs, after the crazy had set in. All right. So the Panthers pick up a first down. That's going to put them, I think, 1st and goal, but they have no timeouts, and there's 10 seconds on the clock. They spike it with 7 seconds, so they might get 2, probably going to get 1 play, maybe 2 if they go for a quick pass on the first one. Jones rolls out. Jones with pressure. Jones has Michael Pittman Jr. for the touch. And if they gave it to Jonathan Taylor for 2 points, I wouldn't be mad about that. So in the Dolphins-Panthers game, Bryce Young scrambling to try to get some points before halftime. Mike McDaniels doesn't like what he sees on the field, and the Dolphins take a timeout. Going over to Texans-Ravens. Ravens attempt a 55-yard field goal before halftime, and it's wide right, not even close. So the 24 are walloping. 24-3. Texans are walloping is what I meant to say there. And so on the 2-point attempt, Daniel Jones tries to go back to Michael Pittman Jr., and it goes in and out of his hands. Ball might have been tipped there. I don't know, folks, but 2-point conversion is no good.
Bennett's not buying it.
It was not tipped, and by all accounts, Michael Pittman should account that. It wasn't even really, his view wasn't even really blocked. So the Panthers now 2nd and 10 from the 15 in the red zone, from the 13. Have a chance to score before halftime and make it a 3-point game. Let's see if they're able to do that. Bryce Young, not the guy I would want in that situation. There's a flag. False start. Oh, no. False start. So Panthers are going to be backed up 5 yards, and now they're going to have 7 seconds to attempt a shot from the 18-yard line. And that might not seem like much, folks, but with 7 seconds, it's just that much longer for the guys to get downfield. It's just that much longer to take one shot at the end zone, and it might be worth their time to just attempt a field goal here.
Might not seem like much to you, but for these guys, this is fucking everything.
It's literally everything, and you need to understand
that. They get
that.
so upset if this doesn't happen.
God damn, I'm so glad I started Rashid Shaheed. So now the Saints are bringing on their kicker, Groupie, and this is going to be a 50-plus yard attempt. But it will give the Saints the lead. But there is a lot of time on the clock. They're going to give Jackson Dart the ball back with 1:30 left regardless. Let's see if he has good field position. The kick is up. It's moving. Oh, and it's wide left. So the kick is no good for the Saints. Jackson Dart inherits the ball at almost midfield. And let's see if he can do some damage before halftime. Panthers settle for the field goal, 17-10, and they're going to take that into half. So if you're the Panthers, being god-awful all year, you got to be pretty excited about a 10-point deficit there. I think that's really a small victory for them against the Dolphins, who are good, I guess. That's hard to say.
Go off, King.
Wow. And so the Raiders here trying to put together some kind of last-second dump and dip and
Dump and grind.
a donk. I don't see nothing wrong.
They're just out there grinding on the other dudes. Other guys are trying to put real football moves on them, and they're just grinding.
That's what I'm saying,
They're
man.
trying to get them horned up.
So Geno Smith, good pass there. That gets them to exactly midfield. I think they have about 6 seconds left on the clock and one timeout. So they have one shot to make or 8 seconds rather. They have one shot to make a good pass here and get within field goal range. Again, that is going to make it a 14-point game. So that is a small victory if you're the Raiders fan, which no one is. Shotgun, Geno Smith. Colts send everyone back in coverage. And Geno Smith finds someone. Finds number 18. I have no idea who that is. Jack Besh, of course. So Jack Besh, that's a completed pass. And they're going to get the timeout. And the Raiders are going to get a chance to kick a long-ass field goal before halftime here. Back to America's most boring game of the week. Jets. Justin Fields sacked on 1st and 10. And with 43 left in the half and I don't know how many timeouts, it doesn't look like the Jets are going to make any points out of this last drive. All right, going back to Giants Saints here. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart fires. Gets Cam Scattaboo. And Cam Scattaboo makes a lot of guys miss before getting out of bounds. All right, Raiders now with a 57-yard field goal attempt. Daniel Carlson. It's up, and it's right. And the Raiders can't catch a break here. 57-yarder, no gimme. Carlson put a good kick on it. Just faded a little bit too far to the right. Giants now across midfield. Jackson Dart with 1:12. Jackson Dart hits his man. Oh, no! It's a fumble! And the Saints scoop it! And the Saints are returning the ball! So they are going to look at this one here, but that is a fumble, folks. That is a fumble. Darius Slayton catches the ball, definitely makes a football move, and the Saints pop it loose. And it's not a scoop and score, but it's a scoop and gain yardage there. Enough so where the Saints with 50 seconds and clock ticking are across midfield, and they might get another chance at that go-ahead field goal that they just missed. And so they go with a quick pass to someone I don't recognize. They opt to not take Kellen Moore. That's the coach's name. They opt to not take the timeout. There's 25 seconds, 3rd and 1. They fake the handoff. Rattler is going to keep. Rattler is with his legs. Gets a first down and more. And he gets to the out-of-bounds marker on about a 15, 20-yard run. That's going to put him right on the edge of red zone. They do have 2 timeouts, so they can try anything here as far as shots at the end zone. But Rattler, puts it out right at the 21, 19 seconds. And they are looking dangerous here. Like I said, they got 2 timeouts. They're not limited in their play calling. They can do any design they want here. Rattler's in the shotgun. He's got Camaro. Rattler fades back. Rattler tries to hit Jawan Johnson, but it's a little behind him, and Johnson can't handle it. America's most boring game. Javonte Williams does something not boring. He breaks out a big run, and does he go for the touchdown? No, of course. It's the most boring game of the week. He gets tackled at the 5. So that was interesting. Let's go back to Rattler now. 15 seconds. 2nd and 10. Rattler connects. Call your timeout. Is that Kamara? I'm not quite sure who caught that ball, but it is a reception over the middle. It's going to get them a first down, probably a 1st and goal. They stopped the clock with a timeout. They have 10 seconds and 1 timeout remaining. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Caddy. I think that's what the NFL is missing. They need to get a caddy. Someone who's who throw little shots in there.
Yeah, a kind of a bitch.
Yeah. They need an El Pino.
El Pino.
They need an El Pino type in the booth.
Yo, what's up, man? It's El Pino, man.
Yeah, I heard he kind of sucks.
Yo, man, I used to sell cat to Jackson Dart, man. I don't
El Pino.
No, it's for real, man.
Keep that business out of the booth.
Nah,
but I do want to hear about it.
No, man, I visited Mark Sanchez in the hospital, man. And he's doing bad, man.
Worse after I saw him.
He's doing bad, and I hit him. Because actually my cousin was the guy that stabbed him. And I didn't know about that until, like, today, man. Oh! And the Cowboys deliver on their boring performance, and they doink an extra point after a Jake Ferguson touchdown. I am playing Dak Prescott, so I did not appreciate that touchdown. But
El Pinos, of course, are soon-to-be famous French notable piece of shit character. School, but he's just a piece of shit.
He is a piece of shit, to put it plainly.
Yeah.
And we're done sugarcoating it.
Yeah.
Okay? He toured with Sum 41 for a little bit.
Yep.
And he thinks he's big shit because of that. Well, you ain't.
As their muse.
Yeah. I was their muse. Yeah, man. I was Sum 41's muse, man.
You remember Sum 41's worst album? Yeah, I was their muse.
I was their muse for that. Yeah, man. No, I slept with all of them. Man.
One night, no holds barred.
Yeah, man. They, they're called Sum 41 because if you add up how many times I had sex with all of them, it's about 41. And that's why they do that.
Deep shot, nothing from the Saints. Jeffy, Chiso.
What do we call? What was the name?
Squeef.
The Squeef. Squeef. What's up, Squeef?
Squeef. What the frick is going on?
So Spencer Rattler had 5 seconds there, and he took a shot at the back of the end zone, which you gotta do with no timeouts.
You watching Red Zone, Squeef?
What are you watching?
You watching Red Zone?
Squeef.
I said, I think we're going to Boston.
Get out of California. What was the Danny California riff you had the other day?
No idea.
Doesn't matter. Californication. Dream. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Saints are going into.
I might have written it down.
Yeah, I'm just having a laugh, that's all.
That's right. Jesse, nice to see you.
You want to go off your rocker, you go ahead, you buy a gun and shoot me.
That's right, brother.
No, I don't remember.
You got COVID?
What?
We've got the vid, bro. That sucks.
Yo.
How can you at least taste? How is your tasting?
Well, he has a good taste in media if he's watching us. Come on now.
Get out of California. All right, so folks, it's halftime everywhere. Texans lead 24-3. Dolphins lead 17-10. Colts lead 20-3. Giants trail 16-14 after that last second Saints field goal. Cowboys are 23-3, and the other one. 6 games for you.
And the other
They
one.
took them off the screen quicker than I got.
The one we don't talk about. Jesse, you feeling bad?
Yeah.
You not doing too hot?
How long you had this, Jesse? And who gave it to you? Name.
I just need a
names.
name.
I just need a name in the chat and an address in my messages.
Give me a face. If you don't have a name, a face will do.
Give me someone to crunch, Jesse, and I'll do it.
Taste is enhanced. Really?
Skewing salty.
Oh, he's feeling salty.
Might we suggest crunchers?
Don't worry, I'm an empath. He's skewing salty.
Ah, yes. Wow, that is a big height difference between those two guys. Carson Wentz is a foot taller than Gabriel. Gabriel must be like a Russell Wilson type where he can't see over the line.
Big on heart.
In God. On God. In God we trust. How about that, folks? So Njoku had a touchdown. Fannin had a touchdown. Judkins rushed for 110 yards on 23 carries, but it was all for naught. The Browns come up short in London town. Justin Jefferson. He might be the best wide receiver ever. They were just talking about how his numbers do not slump regardless of what quarterback he has had, and he has had some of the worst quarterbacks. Like he despite some of the worst quarterbacks in the league, he has been able to like be a top wide receiver, which makes you think it's like, who would he be with someone worthwhile?
Yeah.
Like just semi worthwhile. Like even an aging Rodgers, like, or God, I would love to have him on our team. We have too many receivers as it is. God, I would love to have Justin Jefferson. And, you know, maybe by the trade deadline, we'll do some magic. We'll be like, do you want to hurt Jaden Reed and a hurt Christian Watson that you can use next year?
Hey.
Vikings, who aren't going to make the playoffs by the trade deadline, that's going to be apparent. Yeah, man. Vikings fans, they traveled, but they had to reinforce the plane. Those guys, they got some big boys coming to London.
3 days. All right, I'll stay healthy for you, boss.
Yes. When's Boston? 2 weekends from now?
60.
Get out of California.
2 Thursdays.
Namdi Marabuki.
Boston. Boston.
The Ravens injury list is a mile long. It's not just Lamar Jackson. They are really missing folks here. And it is showing. They suck against the Texans, who have sucked. Ooh. They're getting cocked. Sucked. Fucked.
Right?
No.
You know, I don't have a high football IQ, but I do know enough to think they probably didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, John Harbaugh probably drew that up to go for at least 1 or 2 yards, if I had to guess. Instead, it's -1. Sorry, fellows. So Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush did have one of the prettiest throws I've ever seen, though, earlier in this game. Isaiah Likely. Great name. Get out of California.
Jesse, am I just going to meet you at the airport, or are you going to come to our new place?
Yeah, Jesse, come see the new Squeef. Come to the new place. Squeef. It looks just like the Buffalo Wild Wings in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah. Which you might have, there's a chance you've been to.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And these guys that are behind us, they're always here. Regulars.
Yeah. We think they're dead.
Well, we're going to get them taxidermied. It's just for ambiance.
Yeah, we're
Cooper Rush is picked off. Wow, the Texans jumped that line in an incredible way there. Up to Stu. Beef Stubert.
Oh, we got to go a little later because Stu's stopping at the hot tub store to pick up a pocket hot tub so he can bring it with.
Does he like hot tubs?
Oh, God, yeah. He complains every time about the Airbnb not having a hot tub. It's a hot button issue. It's a hot tubbing issue.
Hot tubs are great. I mean, he's not even wrong about that.
And look, it's a fun little button to poke. I'm not going to lie. But Stu's argument is always like, look, it's just nice to come back from a hard day and sit in the hot tub.
He's right.
And it's like, you're right, but also like,
It's a must-have.
I haven't had that my whole life, and I'm fine.
Yeah. I still can deal.
Yeah.
Does your Airbnb have a hot tub?
No.
Oh. Sorry, Stu.
Because they cost way more money.
Yeah, that makes sense. Does it have a bath he can go in?
No, just a fucking hose in the yard.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to. You're gonna have to all massage him or something. Get him feeling right. Cutting back to Dolphins, Panthers, which has come back from a halftime. Rico Dowdle pulled off a big run, and now they're on the knocking on the edge of red zone. But Rico Dowdle gets swallowed up on the next play. What you gonna know about that? Close to 130 yards. Get out of California. Rico. Uncle Rico, they call him around the clubhouse.
No way.
They do?
Because he can throw a football over those mountains.
Yep, yet he stays at running back. And also, he's got 143 yards on 11 carries. That's fucking insane. It's like 14 yards a carry. Wow, Bryce Young is bad. So Bryce Young misses his man, underthrows and behind him. Tommy Trimble. Okay, I need to get a Cliff Bar. It's
Go
time for your
ahead.
it's time for your halftime Cliff Bar.
Go climbing. Uh-oh, there he goes. There he goes. Folks, who'd you vote for? Just kidding. Don't put that in the chat. It's just a fun bit now that Bennett's gone, to act like he's the only reason we're not talking about that. Oh, big sack. Did you vote for that sack? Dolphins pushing the Panthers back. Nick Chubb with a huge run for a touchdown. Cracks one off. Finds the holes in that line like water through a sieve. Wow, and then the Panthers hit a 49-yard field goal. So even with the big sack, they're still able to get some points on the board. But, man, these Texans, Nick Chubb, still got some life in them. 27-yard. All right, so not a huge run, but, I mean, that's pretty good for a touchdown, especially with the touchdown at the end. But also, man, he got through that line. It didn't look like he was going to get there, but he got it. Woo! Damn, the Ravens defense sucks now. They've given up 30 or more points in the last 4 or 5 games. What is happening? All right, now we're over to the... Who the hell are these guys? The Raiders and the Colts? Now, who the hell is this? That is how it feels to not pay attention to football for, honestly, just a year. You look back up, you're going now, what? How'd he get there?
Oh, yeah. Without fantasy football.
Yeah. He is my Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe.
Those are the chocolate mint ones. You ever had these?
Nope. You heard about this? Not a sponsor.
It is the best coffee snack. Best coffee in Cusco.
They've been undefeated.
I needed that. I was going to faint.
I'm going to try one. You know, goddamn it, you've sold me.
Make sure you have some coffee with it.
Oh.
It's good.
Oh. Let me throw some laundry in quick.
Not your father's Ravens. Not your father's Ravens. Do they think my father was born in 2000?
Because he was. I'm 4.
What is this, a stat for babies? Oh, God. That's just the energy I need. And Derrick Henry looking pretty tame. All right, now we're going back. Our highlighted game, which has not been getting much play on Red Zone. Eagles-Broncos is back from half. Jalen Hurts gets the ball, starting at the 30, or 25, rather. Hurts fakes the handoff. Hurts surveys the field, tries to force one into Goddard, but can't.
God bless America and the trucks that she makes.
That's right. Ooh, I'm just going to play this one retroactively for the P I took earlier.
Yellow diamonds.
Yellow diamonds look like PP.
That's right, folks. Yellow diamonds. Okay. So Hurts with that incomplete pass has 2nd and 10.
Change of plans, folks. I'm not going to throw in the laundry, all right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that later or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because it's annoying. Okay.
Get him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I will. Thank you.
Please get him.
Finally, thank you.
Go ahead.
Someone.
And get
Thank you. Can I hold this? Thank you. The laundry machine that doesn't have a separate receptacle or area for bleach and or fabric softener. Right? I'm not using fabric softener. I'm using vinegar. Okay? First off, write that down. But second off, if there's nothing for bleach, I have to, get it started and then let it fill up with water for like 10 minutes.
And then add it.
then go back down and then do the bleach.
Yeah.
You know?
No, thank
And
you.
you're charging me money for that?
And then the squatters are opening up the dryer and stealing my load? That was...
His goo?
Don't steal my load. Oh, don't do this to me.
And now you are stealing my load?
Give me red zone.
Yeah. Hey, I'll put it down with both hands, even you know what I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Pick it up. I'm picking up. Jalen Hurts! Touchdown pass to Saquon Barkley.
Nice.
And what a cool play there. So I guess that was like a wheel route sort of thing, but Barkley gets behind the defense and has a long receiving touchdown. Of course, I have Jalen Hurts famously on my fantasy team. Bradley Cooper sitting up in the box with the Eagles owner. That's pretty fun.
Like some sort of king.
Like a king. Like a John Hamm, but not a bastard. Man, Philly's looking good. Now, folks, of course, I'm always conflicted. I got Jalen Hurts and I have the Broncos defense, but that was a pretty pass. You got to give it to him. All right, Jackson Dart now fires to Scattaboo on 3rd and 6. Scattaboo does a good job, but isn't going to get the first down. That's going to bring up 4th and short. we'll see if they keep the offense on the field in a 2-point game. Colts now. Colts. Daniel Jones delivers a big toss to Ashton Doolin.
Ashton, what you doing? Ashton doing his Yu-Gi-Ohs again.
Howdy Doolin. I hate that hat.
Well,
Okay, so
I got you a giant one for your birthday.
Oh, great. The Giants are going for it on 4th and 1. They do a kind of tricky run play to the outside. I think they did get it. There's some extracurriculars going on between Scattaboo and a defender. And they give him the first down. So Giants with an aggressive 4th and 1 play call right at midfield. Pick it up. Again, it's a 2-point game, folks. So giving the Saints that field position would have been pretty crazy, but really good effort by Wandale Robinson, who was the rusher on that play. All right, they got Singletary in now instead of Scattaboo. He picks up 6 on a first down. Colts with a tight formation. Give it to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor! And Jonathan Taylor pops through that hole. You know, as much as Jonathan Taylor is good, we also got to give credit to the Colts offensive line. They really opened up one for him there. So going back to the Colts now, they are 5 yards outside of the red zone. Jones in the shotgun. Jones fires. And he has Josh Downs, who does well after the catch to pick up the first down. The first downs. God.
You can't make this up.
Folks, I wish that, honestly, Mark Sanchez wouldn't have gotten stabbed, so he could have said that on the broadcast, but he did, and so.
Hashtag free Mark.
Free Mark, who is in the city right now, and probably will be for a while as a convict.
Hashtag free Mark.
Man. All right, Josh Taylor does a little dancing and makes something out of nothing. Gets 4 yards rather. So it's going to be 2nd down. They are in the red zone now. And we will see if the Colts are able to capitalize on that. Again, the Colts have kind of taken off. You got to think they're just going to feed Taylor for the rest of the game. They might pull Taylor before the end of the game. Oh, my God!
Did he just let go of it?
Yes! After I sang Jackson Dart's praises, he tries to scramble and knocks the ball out of his own hands.
Can't do that.
Ball recovered by the Saints. What a costly fumble that's going to end up being. And Jonathan Taylor, just so strong, so good at his position. Picks up the first down, and they're going to have 1st and goal from like the 3 or something. Man, poor Jackson Dart. I do feel for him there. That was really ugly.
He will be flogging himself later.
Man, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor takes it to the 4. 1st and goal from the 4.
Wisconsin water.
It's in the water. And since they don't have a kicker, I would just feed it to Jonathan Taylor 4 times here, if necessary. So they pitch. Taylor coming around the end. Taylor tries not able to make it through the end zone, but brings it down to the 1. Tries to go through the last defender, but a little too much man for him to go through. But Colts, again, I mean, Tyler Warren, the big tight end that everybody loves, they send him in motion, and he throws a really good block that allows Taylor to get past the line of scrimmage, but there's no one else there to kind of seal off that edge and let him get to the pylon. But they're here they're on the 2, actually. 2nd and goal. Taylor.
This is pleasant.
I would say so. Oh. Okay, nice. Fuck.
What are you doing?
Full Gronk. Just because I'm feeling it, folks.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I don't want to work with him no more. Why is he here? You're mentally imbalanced. Just nut. Why are you here? What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? All right. Yeah, and Indy goes for the 2-pointer again, and it's good to Tyler Warren. There is a flag on the play. Remember, they don't have a kicker, so even if this looks like it's going to be against Indiana, so even though they're backed up on this flag, they probably still have to go for 2. What? Oh my God, that was a shit call. So they called Tyler Warren for offensive pass interference, which is just bullshit. I mean, he just went to the end zone and planted. The defender that he touched didn't try to keep with him. You know, so it was like, I don't know. He was just kind of seeing where he was. Whatever. Indiana's going to go for the 2-point conversion from distance now. Again, they have no kicker, so this is their only option. If there was ever a time to lose a kicker, it would be in a 26-3 game against the Raiders.
Maybe
Oh,
this
baby,
just,
you're so tense.
maybe this just forces them to take an aggressive strategy where they just constantly go for it instead of punting or, you know.
Right.
And
they don't even sign a new kicker.
and then they go, "Oh fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
This
Oh
is,
fuck.
oh, fuck. This
Oh,
is
we're aggressive
great.
as shit." Ooh.
Oh. And on the long 2-point conversion, they throw to Pittman Jr., but he doesn't have enough room to make it in. So going back to Broncos-Eagles, Bo Nix does a tush-push against the Eagles, which is pretty fun. And the Broncos are really going to have to pick up here in order to make this a game. 17-3. Nix. Wow. So Nix drops back, has no one, and then ends up rushing for almost 15. They're not going to give him the first down, but it's going to be 2nd and 1. Bo Nix, he's been one of those guys, people are really high on him before the season, and then he's been kind of underwhelming. I do think he is going to meet in the middle. I think before the season's over, he's gonna show some flavor. That could be a first down.
I was doing little pictograms for what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are high on him.
Nice.
He's gonna meet in the middle.
Okay.
And then he's gonna do some flavor.
Oh, that's good. People love an illustrated point.
I think it's a new strategy. Here's the thing. Okay. Look, Gen Z, from here on out, whatever little generation, I don't want to say generation, but whatever little bubble we're in of time where people need to see captions and shit constantly going.
Yeah.
To get out of that.
How to pictograms?
To get out of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're not going to learn sign language.
Yeah. Oh, no.
They're not going to learn that. So we meet in the middle. Well, pictograms,
I like that.
you know?
Yeah.
Kind of explain so it's something they can watch.
Yeah. And it's kind of like people talk about American Sign Language as like the universal language, you know? But we're going to make an even dumber, more universal language.
Well, I wouldn't say American Sign Language is dumb.
Okay, yeah. I didn't mean that.
That's not a universal stance.
I didn't mean that. I meant ours will be dumb.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, no, I understand how that came out now. Can you do that? Okay, so what happened there in the Giants Saints game? Spencer Rattler threw it off a defender's face mask. It came back to him, and then he threw it again. I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh, yeah. Did it hit the ground?
No, it's still in the air.
It's still in the air right now?
It's still in the air.
It's just hovering?
Still yet to touch.
Oh, he threw a hover ball.
It got stuck in the spider cam. Okay, Broncos with a good run. And the Broncos again, folks, I want them to make it interesting against the Eagles. They have one of the best defenses in the league. They have some weapons in Bo Nix and J.K. Dobbins, also R.J. Harvey. Bo Nix hands it off again. Dobbins again for 3 yards. And back to America's most boring game of the week. Dak Prescott does a modified brotherly shove where he dives over the top. And trust me, So Broncos now 2nd and 7. They're looking good on this drive. They need to come away with a touchdown to make this close. They're across midfield, well into field goal range. But again, you don't want an 11-point deficit, folks. They want to get within one score. And there's only one way to do that. Kill.
There's only one way to do that. Chess boxing.
Sexually.
Oh,
and that's probably going to be intentional grounding. It is. So Bo Nix under pressure, flips the ball out, going to get intentional grounding, which will probably knock them out of field goal range, honestly. Spencer Rattler with a fucking dime to Chris Olave. 17-yarder. Saints are trying to build off of that field goal that gave them the lead going into halftime. Trying to make Jackson Dart pay for that really goofy fumble. Going over to... Oh, wow!
Picked.
Raiders Colts. Pick 6 by the Colts. They're going to have to take a look and see if he stepped out of bounds towards the end, but as it stands right now, Colts just made a fucking house call on Geno Smith, who's got to be the worst quarterback in the league.
Damn.
Yeah, he just really smacked his helmet there.
They are getting trounced. Oh, he was right there.
Yeah, I know. It was just such a bad pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say. I could tell from far away that he stepped out. Oh, yeah.
Bennett,
oh, yeah.
Bennett has the eyes of a lynx.
Yeah, he stepped out about 3 times.
He saw that, I'd say before it even happened.
Yeah, I'm Gene Steratore in the streets. And I'm Mark Sanchez in the streets.
Oh, no. No. You're saying stay right here. I'm going to go fight that truck guy in the alley. Yeah. That garbage truck.
I'm going to assume Jonathan Taylor is not going to come in for the rest of the day. And that's okay. He's already got like a fuck ton of yards. That's fine. This Colts game is done. Geno Smith is trash.
Trounced.
The Colts are so lucky that they lost their kicker in this game and not another game that would come down to a field goal. But we are back over to Giants Saints, which has ended up being the most interesting game of the day. Rattler with a 1st and goal from the 12 after being backed up. And Kamara gets 3, 2nd and goal from the 9.
His name is Osama bin Laden.
That's right, folks.
Never forget it. Jinx. Good old American jinx.
And by that, we mean the butt fumble. Never forget.
Yes.
Rattler.
Oh.
Tipped as he throws. Ball falls. And it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 9.
Ooh.
So the Colts go for 2 again. And don't get it. Tyler Warren, the intended receiver. So now the Giants with a big play here. 3rd and goal from the 9. Giants trail by 2. They need to sell out and make sure that the Saints do not get in the end zone here. It's going to be interesting to see what their play call is. Again, it is a 9 yards to the goal line. Spencer Rattler's already out of the shotgun. I don't think they have any backs. Let's see if they bring the blitz here. Oh, he's got Kamara in the backfield. They're not showing blitz. They bring 4. That's enough to pressure Rattler, who rolls and throws over the head of Juwan Johnson. And you wonder about that false start penalty. Yeah, I mean, that false start was killer. It put him 1st and goal from the 12. I mean, that wasn't a great throw. He was rolling out. It's hard to make that throw, but it was handsy in the end zone. Just saying, the Giants
were getting handsy. They were touching on each other.
They were touching on him, and that's the truth. So a field goal attempt, 28-yarder to make it a 5-point game. Is good. Groupie with his 4th field goal of the day. And Ravens, Cooper Rush trying to make up a 31-point deficit. Texans defender falls down. Zay Flowers ends up getting the ball. Zay Flowers goes to the ground as he catches it, but gets back up untouched and, gets about 10 more yards. That brings up and goal.
And one. Oh.
Did he get in?
Yeah, that's in right there.
Wow. So Derrick Henry uses every
most career touchdowns.
bit of mass. Oh, wow. That's really impressive. LaDainian Tomlinson. All right, and fantasy has turned out pretty well for me today. The surprises of the week have been a Rashid Shaheed million-yard touchdown. Let's see what his stats are. He's got
million yards.
3 receptions for 106 and a touchdown. That's amazing. He will never do better than that this year. Hurts has 19. Are they about to score? Jonathan Taylor, all-time game. Nico Collins beat his projection. Woody Marks, not worth all of the shit I trade for him, but
go off.
That's an in-time sort of deal. And also, it's a little dependent on Nick Chubb. If he gets hurt, it'll be like an amazing play. But right now, it's a little split. Anyway, let's just hope Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt doesn't score a million points and make me forget about it. Jalen Hurts rolls out of the pocket, gets 4 yards rushing on first down. Panthers now, Bryce Young with feet in his own end zone. 2nd and 8 from his own 4. He delivers a pass to his tight end. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1, but most importantly, that gives them a little breathing room so that they're not at risk of the safety anymore. In the morning. All right, back to America's most boring game of the week. Cowboys-Jets, 4th and 1 for Justin Fields. They are across midfield. It looks like they're actually going to go for it, not trying to just draw off sides. And they are going for it. Play action. Fields.
Oh.
Did he catch that? So Fields is flushed out of the pocket, nearly sacked, and throws up a little desperation pass to the tight end that is not he's not able to come up with it. But that would have been a real shoestring catch had he done it. Bryce Young. And he gets the first down to Bryson Tremaine. Cutting over to the Eagles again. Jalen Hurts tries to fit one into, I think, Devontae Smith there, and is not able to do it. Panthers. Rico Dowdle deep in the backfield. And they go with a sweep to Leggett, I think. I'm assuming. But it doesn't really matter. 5-yard gain. Nobody gives a shit.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. Sun will engulf the earth.
So be it.
All we know in life will burn. But hey, points on the board. So go Reds! Sick 'em.
Okay, let's see how I'm doing in my $1 million payout.
A fantasy checkup. What are your little fantasies? What are your new fantasies since the last stream? What have you been getting into? What's been turning you on lately?
Oh, holy shit, dude.
What?
Okay.
Did you win?
I am perfect so far.
Oh.
There's still games to play. So I got 2 out of 6.
Okay.
And they were not okay. So I just need, there's 4 games left. There's 2 afternoon games, a night game, and the Monday night game. And if I get those first 4 touchdowns right, I get $1 million. That's pretty exciting.
Whoa.
And it's locked in. I can't change them now, but my picks are not crazy. Like, they could all happen.
All right, folks, we could be seeing a big studio and lifestyle upgrade here.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
You're going to see a wildly different situation.
All right, gets about back to the
And I'll throw these out there because we're not going to be streaming for the night games and the Monday night games. So
We don't stream for the night.
I'll just let y'all know. In the Arizona versus Tennessee game, I have Arizona scoring first with Marvin Harrison. Very likely. He's been their top scorer. Now, this is the biggest stretch probably. Detroit versus Cincinnati. I have Detroit scoring with other. They have an other option. Couple receivers that aren't on there. St. Brown's obviously their number one, but Cincinnati knows that and they're going to cover the hell out of them. I also think Jared Goff could get a QB sneak or something, you know? So that's why I went there. That was probably going to be the hardest one to hit tonight, but we'll see it. And then Buffalo, I have Keon Coleman to score first, very likely. And then I took other on the Chiefs too. But that is only because they didn't put Patrick Mahomes as one of the options. And I feel like Patrick Mahomes rushing touchdown. This year, Patrick Mahomes is second in the NFL in rushing yards, I think. And he has more rushing yards than half of starting running backs. So I was like, that seems likely. They don't trust their running backs in the red zone. It included Travis Kelce, but not any of their other receivers. So I was like, that seems like a good call. And was that the last one? Yeah, that was the last one. That one's tomorrow night. Hey, folks, if we go 5 for 5, hey, touchdown, Dallas in America's most boring game of the week. Those are fantasy points against me, so I don't like that. But yeah, if we go 5 for 5, and then tomorrow night, I'm not going to be able to sleep if I have to wait.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah, God damn. Hand fighting. Feet wrestling, hand fighting. Incomplete. Okay, so I don't give a shit about the Cowboys. They're beating the hell out of the Jets, who are not a good team. And we're cutting back. Now, this is the game I want to see. Jackson Dart trying to redeem himself after that stupid-looking fumble. He keeps. It's a design run for Dart. And a beautiful one at that. So Dart immediately tucks. He had 3rd and 3. He gets the first down and probably 5 more after the yard to gain.
He said, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it.
Yeah, he doesn't even feel comfortable going to a throwing position now. He just has to hold it like a running back. On 3rd and 2, Broncos try to go to Marvin Mims. Bo Nix overthrows him, and they're probably going to kick a field goal, but they're also, it could be reasonable to go for it at this point. 2-score game, almost the end of the 3rd. Dart hands off to Singletary, and Singletary gets 5 or 6 on the play. 2nd and short. And again, Jackson Dart, that fumble cost him so much. Jonathan Taylor with another touchdown. God damn. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Holy shit.
That's that Wisconsin water.
And that's why I drafted him. I got Jonathan Taylor in the 2nd round, and he is outscoring everybody in fantasy by 1,000 points. It's crazy. I should have never took Nico Collins. Scattaboo, a little dump pass to Scattaboo on 2nd and 7, goes for a first down. Scattaboo picks up 10 there. And another 2-point conversion for the Colts goes to Jonathan Taylor, and I get an extra 2 points for Jonathan Taylor with that conversion. Wow. And the Colts are not missing their kicker, 40-3. That game was kind of close in the first quarter. It's amazing how that's really been blown out. And I think the big difference has been a god-awful Geno Smith. Okay. Giants, I don't know who that is. Giants swing to their tight end Johnson, who gets a couple of yards on the play. 18 seconds left in the quarter. I bet they'll probably let it go down.
Oh, baby, you so tame.
I know, right? Thank you, honey.
What's her name?
Kylie.
Okay. Wait, not Jenner, right?
No.
Okay, tight.
It's actually funny enough. It's Kylie Scadaboo.
No way.
Yeah, no relation.
Huh.
And in case you're wondering about the accent, she was born and raised in Tokyo. Okay. Have you ever seen like white people that were raised in Asian countries?
No.
Dude, there's this video.
Because I don't see color.
Well, I see it for you.
So.
I'm actually colorblind.
Ooh, flag on the play.
There's this one video I'm thinking of like it's a white guy. Not like an expat or anything. I think it was probably like a Russian guy that like whatever.
Yeah.
But he like doesn't. He only speaks Mandarin. It's wild, and it's just like they ask him questions about what, and it's just like, man, a white guy that only speaks Mandarin. It's just jarring. There's just not many
in this day and age.
All right. So this Dolphins-Panthers game has gotten close, folks. Mike McDaniels is fighting for his damn job out there, and it's not going very well. Texans are second and goal from the 4. They fake the pitch to Woody Marks. And someone I've never heard of scores the touchdown. Jalen Noel. And so C.J. Stroud has really proved himself here. Again, the Ravens are so fucking battered. But Stroud does a great job here. Flips it off to Noel. All right. And they're flipping back to the play that set him up, which was Stroud to Christian Kirk. 46-yard play. Stroud, that looks good, man. C.J. Stroud is looking like the rookie that made the playoffs.
Yeah, that looks good.
I like it.
That's good. That's approved as a football play.
Yep.
That passes inspection.
I'll sign off on it. Like, that was a football play.
Those were football moves. Sorry, I forgot. I'm also working for New York.
Yeah, I forgot about
Philly and New York.
I forgot about your ears in there.
Yeah.
And what hemispheres?
I mean, it's crazy because that was the play they asked me to review, so it actually worked out very nicely.
That's
my
great.
two jobs collided.
Yeah,
in a beautiful way.
So you're one of those guys that's working multiple jobs at the same time.
Oh yeah.
This became big over COVID. Folks.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! Giants fumble in the red zone.
You fumbled it.
Scoop and score for the Saints. God damn, it could not be more costly than now. That was the back. I'm not sure if that was Singletary or Scadaboo. They just cut to it. But clearly a fumble. Ball comes out while he's on the feet, and a clear scoop and score. And Elliott can't fucking believe it,
This
folks.
is good. This is called thumbnail farming.
Go! Yeah, okay. Well, folks, mark this. Mark the clip. We're thumbnail facing. Okay. And that's enough faces to make a hell of a thumbnail, folks.
Do your worst.
Actually, do not do your
Don't
worst.
do your worst.
Please. Mentally, that would ruin me. I'm so close.
Jalen Hurts. Wow, Jalen Hurts on like a 70-yard pass overthrows his man. He's so fucking good.
Jalen Hurts, they start calling him throws the ball.
Mm-hmm. Jalen, Hulu has live sports. Jets. Commanders and the Jets. Okay, so Panthers now with the ball down 4 to the Dolphins. They have the ball on their own 25, and they're looking to make a statement. Bryce Young. Bryce Young with a little pass for 4 yards. We'll say 3rd and 6 coming up.
Less of a statement, more of a passing comment.
Eagles on a 3rd and 15. Jalen Hurts is sacked, and that gets me -1 fantasy points.
Yeah, I'm just having a laugh, that's all.
Just having a laugh.
That's football, isn't it?
So Bryce Young here, I mean, really, it's the battle of two guys about to lose.
Games to switch to something better. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, Matt. And also, Matt,
I got the door, Tor.
Matt, now that you're back, let me tell you about my $1 million prize picks.
Tell you about a little guy called Jesus Christ.
So that you can cheer for me, okay?
He's my $1 million pick.
I feel like, Matt, you know about these prize pick things.
He cheers for me every day.
Christ?
And you.
Yeah. My biggest cheerleader. So, Matt, this is what I need these players to score first in the games, and I win $1 million. I need 4 more. I'm 2 for 2. Marvin Harrison in Arizona versus Tennessee. Seems likely. Tennessee sucks. Detroit versus Cincy. Other Lions player. I was also thinking the Detroit defense could score 1 because like they have Cincy has their backup quarterback that was so awful. Keon Coleman to score first in the night game against New England. And then I need other Chiefs. So not Pacheco, not Hunt, not Kelsey. But Mahomes rushing, Hollywood Brown, any of those guys, it would work for me. They have another tight end that's not Travis Kelsey that they throw to sometimes. We'll see. Kind of a risky play. But you just gotta pick what you gotta pick.
You got to go with the boys that get you excited.
And
right? That's what we always say.
Boy, do these boys get me excited. So Bo Nix tries to deliver a deep downfield pass, puts it a little too far out and a little too low to catch. He's at midfield now with 2nd and 10. Does a pitch. I don't know if this is Dobbins or Harvey, but it's Harvey. And that's going to leave him with a 3rd and 2. Nice pickup by Harvey. Kickoff now to the Giants after that Saints scoop and score.
Woo!
Giants rip off a big return, and that's how you got to respond after something like that. So the return brings it out to the 46-yard line. We are 2nd and 7 from exactly midfield now. Now, I think that's their fullback, not Singletary, not Scadaboo. Nope, I'm wrong. It's Scadaboo. Scadaboo pushes forward, and they're going to be left with 3rd and short. We're cutting over to the Ravens. Cooper Rush. Oh, my God. Holy shit. So Cooper Rush throws it to, I think, Mark Andrews, who juggles it, and then it is ultimately intercepted. And he was bobbling it the whole way. If it hit the ground, it would have been incomplete. But it's a clean, fumbly-looking interception. Scadaboo on 3rd and 4 tries his damnedest. And with forward progress, they're going to give him 4th and less than a yard.
Where did Lamar Jackson go?
He's hurt.
Oh.
He's just temporarily hurt. He's supposed to be back like in a week or 2.
Switch this trash game.
Oh, yeah. Definitely still a long shot, Matt. But, I mean, going for 2 for 2 just has me jazzed. Has me jizzed. Singletary. So they pull Scadaboo out. They bring Singletary in on the 4th and 1. And Singletary is able to dive forward for 2 and get that crucial first down. The Giants really had no choice there. Down 12, a minute into the 4th quarter. There's an extra-long commercial in the Ravens-Texans game. Yeah. Well, we're on Red Zone, and even Red Zone has been kind of boring today with like how mismatched these games are. There's been a bunch of blowouts. Luckily, the blowouts have gone in my favor for fantasy, so I'm okay with that. But as these things wind down, we might just switch over to. Actually, I'm gonna put the score. I'm gonna put the follow-along score on Giants Saints. as I think that's more interesting.
He's going to enter the matrix. Change the scoreboard. They didn't switch, bro. They were sitting there scheming on how to get you. They were saying, how do we make this guy more pissed off? It's all a conspiracy against you.
All right, so Saints versus Giants is going to be our spotlight game for the rest of this window, folks.
That's football, isn't it?
It is.
It's football, isn't it?
It's exactly what that is. You are watching Red Zone. Yeah, the Panthers defense has looked good. Bryce Young has looked bad. And that's kind of the story of the game. The Panthers defense has basically kept them in it, and Bryce Young has basically thrown them out of it. Tua now with the ball, 2nd and 8 from just his side of midfield.
Woo!
Throws to Achane, who is wrapped up and pulled out of bounds.
Let's get you more high, Matt.
Yeah.
Come on, those are rookie numbers.
Yeah. Come on.
This is a high-a-thon for charity. Go jerk off in the bathroom right now, Matt.
Matt, how many times do you jerk off in a day?
Be honest.
Come on.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I don't want to work with him no more. Why is he here? You're mentally imbalanced. Just nut. Why are you here? What is wrong with you?
This nut.
This nut. So that's going to bring up 1st and goal. Denver is going to have a chance to make this a one-score game.
Which NFL quarterback active
Yeah.
do you think is the biggest fuck, what's the band called?
What?
God damn it. I know, I just had the name of it. Sorry.
Think on it. Ooh, bad snap. Tua handles it. Tua throws it out to Waddle, but a little overthrown. He had to hurry on that one. So 1st and goal for the Broncos. They hand off to Harvey. Scratch that. Dobbins. And they're going to get 2nd and goal from the 4. So that, we might, I switched off the spotlight game, and it started to get close over there.
All right. What active NFL quarterback do you think is the biggest Sublime fan?
Ooh, great question. Okay.
Thank you. Chime in, chat. Chat in, chime.
Now, I don't know if there's any quarterback that I would be surprised by all the active NFL quarterbacks being fans of Sublime. But if I had to choose, I'd probably go old, like Rodgers or Flacco. I feel like they would have the biggest chance, but I'm trying to think who else. Who do we got? I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no... Josh Allen I could see him being a Sublime fan. But I could also see him being a fucking, Brantley Gilbert fan, so... Okay, Matt's the right amount of high, he says. Which quarterback is the biggest Nickelback fan? And why is it definitely Bo Nix? Trevor Lawrence, Bo Nix, both high on the list. I would say Max Crosby, if we're just going all NFL players, #1 Nickelback fan. He is Nickelback incarnate. Dart scrambles out to his right. Dart is picked off! So Dart makes a deep play there. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. I mean, that's basically a punt. If you get intercepted on a deep throw like that, and they probably weren't going to go for they definitely weren't going to go for a field goal because that would have made it a 9-point game, which isn't very interesting. All right. The Raiders with a chance to score a touchdown. Let's see if they do that. Of course not. Geno Smith is sacked for a huge loss, and they suck. Shit. I don't practice Santeria. Let's see how bad I'm kicking everyone's ass in fantasy. I had $1 million, but I spent it all. If I could find that high note in that Sancho that she's found. Jonathan Taylor with 28.6 points in my non-PPR league. Jalen Hurts made his way up to 20 despite a kind of low-scoring game there in Denver. Rashid Shaheed, like we talked about, had that huge play. Nico Collins ended up getting a lot more yards than I expected. Or I guess that's more the touchdown doing the heavy lifting. Ooh, so on 2nd and goal, Bo Nix takes a shot at the end zone, and it's going to be pass interference on the Eagles. So that is crucial, folks. That is going to give Denver a 1st and goal from the 1. Holding on the defense, to be clear. That's going to give Bo Nix a 1st and goal. So they punch that in. All of a sudden, it's a 1-possession game, folks. And, the Eagles' offense is pretty equipped to hang in games like this, but I don't know about that penalty. Nick Bosa. Yeah, Nick Bosa, you're probably right. That makes sense. Oh, okay. I'd also like to say Tyson Bagent. I'm going to throw him in the ring as #1 Sublime fan. That tracks in my mind. Also, maybe #1 Nickelback fan. And so J.K. Dobbins gets that touchdown for the Broncos, punches it in after the costly penalty. Jalen Hurts looking depressed on the sideline as his defense tries to piss away this game. And so the Eagles are going to get the ball back. It's a 1-possession game, and it's a 7-point game. Eagles lead. Broncos extra point was good. Bryce Young smiling, despite the fact that his team is not very good. He has a 2nd and 6, and they got to get something out of this drive. They're down 4. You want to come away with a touchdown. They're on their own 25, though. A lot to work with. Dowdle. Holy shit! Damn! So Rico Dowdle on a 2nd and 7, a very simple inside run. He burst through the line. He burst through the secondary. Looks like he's going to be down after like 15 yards. And then he was eventually chased down on the other side of midfield. But I thought this was going to be a house call from his own 25. But from his own 25 to the opposing team's 32 are the Panthers, and that play alone just opened this game up. Show me the Saints game. Yeah, I feel you, Matt.
Computer.
That's why we got the score right here for you, Matt.
Computer, show me the Saints game.
We got the score, and the last play is in the ticker, and we got the ball position, and all that shit, bro.
Yeah, I got your ball position right here.
Hey.
God damn you, Brand.
God damn you, Brent. So Bryce Young fighting for his damn career here. Play action. He has pressure. Throws it away. And, okay, good call. So Miami is going to get a flag there for a low hit on the quarterback, which is a good call. Bro, you can't put your weight on the quarterback like that when the ball's already out.
Bro.
That's literally the exact tackle that ended Joe Burrow's season this year. And it's like, yeah.
We don't do that.
You can't do that. You just can't. And they're like, and the Dolphins are like, well, our quarterback always gets hit really hard and is always experiencing some
Our quarterback is fucked.
Yeah.
Ours is broken.
You can't break the quarterback?
Oh, okay. So just our quarterback's supposed to be broken. I see how it is. Interesting.
So that gives Panthers a fresh set of downs. They are on the 14. Bryce Young with time. Bryce Young
Flag.
tries for the end zone. There's a flag on the play, and it's going against the defense. So if this is pass interference, that is going to put the Panthers right on the 1 yard line, and that is going to be so costly for the Dolphins. I mean, in a matter of 3 plays. Okay, so holding, not pass interference, and that's going to be a 5 yard play. But I mean, this series of events, folks, 3 plays ago, Carolina was on their own 25. They rip off a huge run, and then they get 2 penalties, and all of a sudden they're inside the 5 yard line. It's crazy stuff. But
That's football, isn't it?
That's football, isn't it?
in that, Jalen Hurts with all kinds of time
Says, get this away from me.
throws it as far as he can.
Overthrows. I hate when I get weight on my ball. Sitting on your balls, it scares the hell out of me.
Have you ever done it?
No.
I have.
I've gotten close.
I've done it. It hurts. It's like kind of one of the. I've done it twice, I think, and I yelped like a cat. Both times, I'll tell you, both times were the same situation where it was a bench that I tried to sit on this way. That's when both times.
Oh, so you tried to do cool teacher style?
Yes, on a bench, and those are both times I've sat on my balls. So watch out, folks. I'll still sit that way. I just kind of give them a swing forward. Now, I just kind of make sure I know where everybody is. Ooh! And Hurts is going to be sacked as he rolls out to the left. Bryce Young now, 2nd and goal. Bryce Young keeps. Ooh, and he's going to be stopped, I think, just short of the end zone on a scramble. He's marked short. God, he was close there. So 3rd and goal. It's a 4-point game. I got to think that, from the 1 yard line, they're going to give it all 4 downs. So, yeah, that's the right call. Ball is going to be like on the half-yard mark. And they're probably going to give it to Rico Dowdle twice. So, big development in the Broncos-Eagles game, folks. With that Jalen Hurts sack, it forces them to punt. And Denver was about to pull off a big punt return, but someone from special teams on Eagles made a great... Oh, and that's a Rico Dowdle touchdown like I predicted. Rico. And the Panthers are up just like that. Mike McDaniels might get fired before the end of the season. You hate when you get weight on your ball, Matt? Telling us, buddy. Matt's a dad, dude. That's peak sit on your balls. Dads love to sit on their balls.
Yeah, see, I haven't done it, but when I've sat down, I've felt that my balls have also reached the seat at the same time as my butt.
Right.
And just feeling that,
like,
impact, it's like, oof.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
Yeah, I used to not. I'm way more careful now. I haven't sat on my balls in a real long time.
Yeah. I'm just going to take my balls off.
Hey. It works for
full chop.
Works for some guys.
Full chop.
Heaven's Gate.
I'm going full chop.
They went full chop.
Full chop.
And they did it at home, DIY.
Yeah, down there I just want to be just nose, Doc.
I just want to be a seam, you see. A hose and a seam.
I just want to be just a nose. Chin. Nothing.
All the way down. Don't think Barbie doll either. I want it to look gross. Not smooth.
I want it to look gross. No, it's not for aesthetic purposes.
No, it should look bad. It should look bad.
I just sit. I sit and I sit quick. This is for safety.
Sue me, Doc.
This is like when you knock a dog's tail because they break them.
Oh!
I'm a dog.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Okay, so after that Rico Dowdle touchdown, we go back to Colts Raiders. So the Colts are going all backups. They got a running back I've never heard of. They got Anthony Richardson in. And a very fun play just happened where Anthony Richardson threw the ball on 2nd and 2. It was batted up in the air. He caught it and then, got his whole offensive line to push him for 8 more yards. Pretty fun. The Ravens being down 34 and still having Henry in is hilarious, but I appreciate it for my fantasy and my bet. You are 1,000% right, Matt. I am playing against Derrick Henry. It doesn't make any sense why he's in. He's old. He is like one of those guys you should not leave in more than you need to.
You don't push it.
And yeah, might as well save him for like a good game, a game that you're going to be in when Lamar's back. And yeah, I'm playing against Derrick Henry, so fuck him. King Henry. Sorry. DraftKings puts Eagles at an 82% win probability. That's pretty high. Ooh, and nice. So Bo Nix delivers a bullet to Evan Ingram, the tight end, who has been quiet on the year. And that's going to get him a first down, about 10 yards short of midfield, I think. And the Broncos are looking to pay off this drive, tie this game up. Hell, maybe even go for 2. Take the lead. Shit. And they got 10 and a half minutes to play. We got a whole fourth quarter left. Bo Nix fires again. So on a play action, the Eagles bite a little bit, and it buys Bo Nix time to find Cortland Sutton for the first down.
Eagles bite. Bite, Eagles, bite.
Bite them high, bite them low. Wow, that was a pretty great run there. R.J. Harvey on 1st and 10 is able to get around the edge, tightrope it, and bring up 2nd and short. That was really a display of how fast he is. All right, Jackson Dart putting on for his team. He scrambles forward, takes a dive, and God, I feel for Jackson Dart. If he didn't have that fumble earlier, this is a close game. And it still could be a close game.
If you believe.
If he believes.
If you believe, we put a man on the moon.
Which I don't.
If you believe that bullshit.
I do not believe that.
On 2nd and 5.
I do not believe Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
Put a man on the moon. I don't think he did it in that warehouse.
Yeah.
Because how do you do that? How do you get a man? First, they showed, you've seen pictures of it?
Yeah.
There wasn't even, the roof didn't even open. How you getting a guy, so he launches from the roof? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
They put a warehouse on the moon?
How did that guy do? He makes movies. How is he getting some?
Come on.
Sorry. I'll save it for Reddit. I know you tell me save it for Reddit.
Okay, so Broncos, Eagles, going back to that. They go to Ingram. Ingram reaches, I think it's the first down, but they're going to call, there's a flag on the offense based on the celebration. It's going to back them up, probably going to be 3rd and 10 here, assuming that's a hold.
We know what happens when you assume.
God damn your brand.
His name is Osama bin Laden.
And that's the last time we assume something.
Never forget.
Ugh. Ah. Okay, so they called a pick on the offense there, but it was incidental. I think it was more the defender's fault for tripping over.
Airs it out. Wow.
Waddle!
We got ourselves a game.
And Matt hits his over surely with that play.
Matt.
Waddle with a 40-yard touchdown.
Where are we eating tonight?
Yeah, Matt, how much you win on the Waddle over?
Ooh. We got ourselves a big play by the Denver here.
Holy shit. Tua looking great, man. And the Dolphins are not going down without a fight. Mike McDaniels is not going to get fired just yet. And I think Waddle is the better receiver between him and Tyreek Hill anyway. So if one of them has to miss the whole season, I mean. Wow, and Miami almost misses the extra point, but doesn't. And it's a 4-point game.
Denver scores!
Denver touchdown!
Oh, baby, you so tense.
Hell yeah.
This is pleasant.
It was a big parlay that's probably cooked. All right, well, hey.
Hey, that's okay.
We love cooking here.
That's okay.
That's okay, man.
Baby, you so tense.
It's okay, Matt. It'll pay off. He's in.
It'll pay off in the long run because even if it doesn't hit now, you learn how to lose. Okay? And that's one of the most important things in gambling that people try to use to dissuade you. You got to learn how to lose because you're going to lose a lot.
Well, that's the thing. People always say with gamblers, you're addicted to the losing, not the winning.
Well,
have you heard that?
For me, it's more of the cocaine. But just kidding, folks.
Have you ever? I watched a long video about. Why am I blanking on his name? Norm Macdonald. And he was like such a gambling addict. Do you know about like his?
I did hear he was a gambling addict.
Wild. Yeah. Like he lost everything he had multiple times.
Denver with the 2.
Oh, wow.
Puts them up by 1.
And like I said, like I teased at the beginning of the drive, I said Denver wants a touchdown to tie this up, or maybe they might just go for 2. Well, guess who's looking? Guess who's looking at our stream and taking advice? The guy that does the Broncos. I don't know who he is.
Oh yeah.
The Minnesota Vikings have to put a girl in at quarterback.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's in your ear.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart throws another interception. And the Giants are cooked, folks. The Saints are going to get their first win of the season. I mean, it's not a done deal. It's not a done deal. But Kool-Aid McKinstry. What? That's his name. No. Yes. I was pretty close, honestly, after that. But, yeah, you know, those big parlays with $1 that pay like $5,000, those are pretty fun. But more important than that, I have a 6-leg parlay that was free to play that will hopefully pay me $1 million. So the Eagles are losing, folks. I repeat, the Eagles are losing. And on the kick return, they do pretty well. They're going to give them a nice field position. 7.5 minutes. That one's far from over. As we look back to the Dolphins-Panthers game after the Jalen Waddle touchdown, Dolphins are about to kick off. Bryce Young has 4.5 minutes to earn his keep. Waddle answers the call.
What NFL team owner do you think hits the players?
Jerry Jones.
Or
a lot of them.
Yeah.
The New England guy. What's his name? He kisses the players. What? Yeah, him and Bill Belichick kiss. You can look it up. Matt, help me out. What's the Patriots owner's name?
Is he hot?
No. He looks like Jerry Jones. He is basically. I got him confused. He also, when Aaron Hernandez killed the guy, he went directly to him, and the Patriots owner was going to try to cover it up, allegedly. Do they have him kissing?
Apparently, Bill Belichick kisses a lot of people.
Yeah, he kisses a lot. It's weird. Robert Post, something like that? Robert Kraft. There we go. Thank you, Matt. I knew you would know.
Oh, Bill Belichick kissed his daughter.
Yeah. And also his
10 years ago.
And also his wife or girlfriend looks like his daughter. You know the fisherman couple's costume? Have I told you about that?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
That's the funniest fucking picture.
Yeah, I saw that.
And clearly she made them go to a beach for the photo. Yeah, Robert Kraft is weird, bro. Weird. Yes, exactly, dude.
Belichick kissing Aaron Hernandez's elbow.
Yes. It's creepy as fuck.
Like, give me that elbow.
Like bending over.
Yeah, not
to do
just
it.
like Aaron Hernandez is like, oh, like Aaron Hernandez is walking away.
Like he's trying to eat his elbow.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, and that's why Belichick is not succeeding at UNC.
That's what you got to do. These kids don't like to be kissed.
Yeah, the woke culture won't let him kiss as much as he'd like. You give Robert Kraft a massage. Oh, was he an Epstein guy too?
Probably.
Wow. So Bryce Young rising to the occasion. Finds Xavier Legette on a big first down there. Puts him well within field goal range. And we're cutting back over to Broncos-Eagles, which I'll change that to our live ticker since that is the actual game to watch now.
Well, go ahead, give it a switch. Computer.
Welcome back, Leggett.
All right, 4th and 4. They're going with the no kicker strategy.
Wow. 4th and 4. Jalen Hurts is the one to pick it up if ever. And they're actually going for it. They try a deep shot, and they got him.
But there is a flag.
There's a flag on there's a flag on this play. Ooh, it's at the line of scrimmage, which would signal it's against the Eagles. Illegal shift, and that is going to cost the Eagles. So after a really great pass by Jalen Hurts on 4th down, this is going to back them up where you think that, yep, they're going to bring out the punt unit. And with a 1-point lead, Broncos are going to get the ball back. They didn't lead until the 4th quarter, and they weren't really in it till the 4th quarter. And now they're going to get the ball back 5 minutes in the game and a 1-point lead. And a chance to march down the field and make it bigger.
And this is what we call a C900 hashtag big yikes.
It's a big yikes for me, folks.
Throw that out there on threads, folks. Hashtag big yikes to get
baby,
featured.
you're so tense.
That's right, to get featured on C900.
Hashtag big yikes.
Hashtag
Yellow diamonds.
Yeah, folks, send us pictures of your yellow diamonds that look like pee-pee to get featured with the hashtag Big Yikes to get featured on C900.
On the C900 Drip of the Week segment.
PP Drip of the Week.
PP Drip.
Ooh, beep beep. Ooh, my pee-pee's ready.
Beep beep poo poo. Bryce Young now in shotgun. 4th and 5. Panthers trail by 4. Panthers complete.
Woo! That boy good.
Who the hell is that? Jimmy Bourne Jr. Never heard of him, but on 4th and 5, he's just who Bryce Young needed. So the Dolphins have not wrapped this up. The Dolphins, that Jalen Waddle touchdown seems so decisive, but now the Panthers are marching. Not too much time left on the clock, and they got a chance to take the lead. 2:50 and clicking is the clock. 1st and 10 from 22. ETN's giving the ball. ETN gets a 1st down, and he's going to make a 1st and goal from the 3. Ball is... he comes down inbounds, so that clock's going to keep ticking. Might go down to the 2-minute warning before they score, if they score. Spencer Rattler keeping the Saints alive.
Yards. You don't want the least amount of yards.
That's correct.
Okay, I see. Wow, yeah, that's bad.
Mitchell Evans is
there we go. Spread it around.
Touchdown recipient for Carolina. Oh, Hurts with a lot of pressure. And Hurts, to avoid being sacked, throws the ball away. Oh, okay. Sorry, folks. I had that all turned around. Bo Nix had the ball. So this we'll really keep a tight eye here on the Dolphins-Panthers game and see how that shakes out. For the love of God, I hope they don't show us any more of the Cowboys-Jets game.
Please. Please stop.
So that was interesting. Bo Nix went with a pump fake that almost shook him. Oh, wow.
No doubt about it.
So they call it intentional grounding. And at the same time, the Panthers take a 3-point lead because their extra point is good. And Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins are going to have 1, maybe 2 drives, depending on things, how it happens, to tie or win this game. No. Yeah, get me back to Philadelphia. I don't give a shit about this. Dak Prescott needs to stop scoring touchdowns.
Intentional grounding is going to be my breakthrough parenting style.
Intentional grounding.
Yeah.
You're intentionally grounded.
Folks, it's got the grounding, it has to be intentional.
You must be intentional when you ground your children.
You got to rock with it.
God damn it, Dak Prescott has fucking 35 points. How many points does Jackson Dart have? Jackson Dart has 12, which is pretty good for throwing as many interceptions and fumbling like he has. Wow. So on 3rd and 6, where a first down really puts the vice on Philadelphia, Nix delivers. Goes up top. Is that Cortland Sutton? Is that... It is. It's Cortland Sutton.
Who the hell
who comes down with it?
is that?
Cortland Sutton.
Who the hell?
Sutton with a good day. 9-6 set for 73. No touchdown. All right. 18-17 lead. 4 on the play clock. They're letting it tick as much as they can. And they're not going to get it off in time. Or potentially take a timeout. I don't know what happened. Guys, you got to know what you're doing there. So Broncos, you'd think a Sean Payton-led Broncos would not fall for easy penalties like that. But
you would think that.
I thought that at least. So on now it's 1st and 15 for the Broncos. Maybe there is some strategy to this. If they just keep running it and they keep eating clock, maybe their thought process is like, we ate 40 seconds going into that play, and now, I don't know. But either way.
Who knows the way these sickos think?
They keep it on the ground. They get about 2 on the play. And that's going to be 2nd and pretty long. Now, the one thing about the delay of game penalty, if it was intentional, they didn't factor in field goal range because that like put them on the tipping point of field goal range. And a field goal here would be huge. Going up 21-17 opposed to a 1-point lead is night and day, obviously. And so we'll see. We'll see if the Broncos are playing very conservatively. And if I were them, I would just fucking call your good play and try to get a first down and end the game.
I'd just fucking do it.
Right. I wouldn't try to kick a field goal and pray Jalen Hurts doesn't score a touchdown because that's not going to happen.
Go off.
It's like kind of how the Packers have been playing that lead to last-minute losses and ties.
Ooh.
All right. Tua tries to hit Waddle, but Thornton for the Panthers is there and knocks it out cleanly. And Tua's 27 for 34 today. Lots of pass attempts, pretty high percentage. Darren Waller has been getting so much play today.
I've abandoned my boy!
Who is Darren Waller? Whew. Tua. Oh! Tua throws to Waddle.
Perfect moment, Tua. What'd you do that for?
Tua overthrows Waddle, but I do think this is a little on Waddle for jumping early.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does save a pick. But Tua blows a good opportunity there. A wide open Waddle. Jumps a little early. Ball was high. All right, and the Broncos do on 2nd and 14 go with a pass play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2, and that's really a great situation for them because the Eagles have to decide. Well, they'll probably... Woo! Tua is sacked on 3rd and 10.
Yikes.
And with that sack, they don't really have a shot at a field goal, I don't think. I don't even know if they were on the right side of the field or not, though.
I don't even know they were on the right side of history with that one, to be honest.
I thought hurricane season was over.
Shoo! me out of this chair.
I'm a tank. I belong in that fish. All right. And so Miami has to punt it away with barely any time left. It's fair caught by Carolina, and they're probably 1 or 2 first downs away from ending that game. We're cutting back to the Broncos on a very important 3rd and 2. They flip it out. They got Harvey. Harvey had one man to beat and couldn't do it. One man to beat and couldn't do it. Oh, wow. Holy shit. So on that 3rd and 2, the Eagles made such a big stop. But there's a flag on the play that indicates a late hit by Philly, which would give them a fresh set of downs. Oh, my God. Unnecessary roughness after the play. So that gives Denver a fresh set of downs. I mean, that's insane. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, to be fair, folks, he tackled him pretty close to when he went down. It wasn't that late. And like they said, he was reaching with the ball inches from the first down. Like, ugh. I don't know. That ref needs to be fired. That's crazy. That's crazy. The guy was reaching for first down as the Eagles defender fell on him. They have I don't know what they expect there. Okay, so Broncos clearly going to do a lot of inside runs here and just try to. All right, Panthers now. Panthers with the 3-point lead. Give it to Dowdle. Miami's going to call a timeout. They're second. And it's going to be 3rd down. So if Miami's able to stop them on 3rd down, take a timeout, they're going to have about 50-ish seconds left, probably. Maybe less than that, for a chance to tie the game with a field goal. So we'll see what that last drive looks like if they get a chance. And now on 2nd and 9, Denver takes a timeout. And the Eagles have no timeouts left. So they have 2nd and 9 right now. If they are able to get them to a 3rd down and then eventually a 4th down, Jalen Hurts is going to have like a minute essentially. And if I was Denver, I would just sell out for that 1st down right now. That would just fucking end the game. You already got handed that easy penalty. Oh, wow. Man, that's bullshit. So a defensive penalty is going to end up screwing the Dolphins over as well on such a big 3rd down, the one that the Dolphins needed to stop them on. No timeouts left. Gets a pass interference call. And that was a bit of acting by the Panthers, but that acting job is going to get them the win probably. Hey, what can you say?
That's football, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
It's not pleasant.
But it's football.
That's football, isn't it?
That's just what it is, bro. Okay, so Eagles Broncos is not completely over. Jets and Cowboys is over. I don't know why they keep showing me this dog shit. Justin Fields, he's going to get a garbage time touchdown with Garrett Wilson. And we're looking at the Buccaneers and Seahawks game now, folks. Our afternoon games have kicked off. And Buccaneers first to possess the ball, get a first down. Oh. Actually, he was marked short. And it leads to a 3rd and 1 that they plunge forward and take advantage of. Rashad White. Folks, remember, Bucky Irving out today. And so Buccaneers Seahawks is going to be a good game. Buccaneers have really outpaced everyone's expectations, but I think they're down Bucky Irving and they might be down Mike Evans. And the Seahawks are, I think, a little bit on the rise or are trending up. So we'll see. Okay, shotgun now. Baker Mayfield, play action. Baker. Who is that? Cade Otton, the tight end for the Buccaneers. The recipient of that pass, and that's good for a good fresh set of downs on him. All right, Kyler Murray, FaZe Clan. This is good for my bet that the Cardinals have the ball first. Throw to Marvin Harrison. Deep pass. Marvin Harrison, touchdown! Oh, there's a flag, but please. Oh, my God. What's the flag?
Back in time.
What's the flag? Come on. Yes! 3 for 3 on the $1 million.
Woo!
Fuck yeah.
Hot damn.
That's awesome. 3 for 3, guys. Halfway there. Halfway there. He mosses 2 defenders. All right. Ooh. Oh, folks, that's, oh my God, if I win $1 million. All right. And the Lions start in 12 minutes. We just need to make sure that their touchdown goes appropriately. And then we're 4. Oh, that's so exciting. No! They marked Harrison down by contact. No! No! What the fuck? Don't score! Find Harrison again!
FaZe Clan.
Motherfucker. How was he marked down? I thought he was in for sure. Okay, Buccaneers. God damn it. What a fall off in energy that is. They can still go Marvin Harrison. The first touchdown has still not been scored. All right. So the Eagles were able to stop the Broncos. They are going to go for a field goal, and what's his nuts? Jalen Hurts is going to get about a minute. Nuts. It's going to get about a minute to play with. All right. Yeah, let's see it. Oh! False start. Okay, so that's going to back them up. This is a much harder field goal now. And folks, remember, 1 point versus 4 points, massive difference. He didn't get in! Please be a false start on Arizona. Oh, Tampa can't make good on their first drive, so they get a field goal, come away with points. Baker's looking good. What was the penalty? 36-yarder for the Broncos to make it 4 points. And it's good all the way through, folks. So it's 1:11 on the clock. Kickoff coming to Jalen Hurts. Cardinals are going to try to rush it in again, but I really hope they don't. God damn it.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, next week. Shit. If all the other ones hit, I'm going to be furious. If all the other ones hit, I'm going to watch the footage of Marvin Harrison being marked down on the one over and over and over again. Regardless, the Cardinals get out to a good start over the Seahawks.
Regardless.
Jets try an onside kick, and the Jets did pull back a little bit. Ended up being 37-22 after it was like 37-3, I think. And all I got to say is...
God bless America and the trucks that she makes.
It would have been so nice to be a millionaire.
It would have been tight.
Next week, though. Obviously, I got a fucking knack for it if I came this close.
Well, next week makes more sense because now you have like a week to plan what you'll do with the money.
Exactly. And I'll probably give a lot of it to the New England Patriots, if I'm being honest.
Such a good idea.
Will Shipley was he's the backup sophomore running back for the Eagles. He was the kick returner there, and he had a bad kick return. More importantly, had he let the ball fly into the end zone, it probably would have been a touchback and put him at the 35. Instead, they're at the 20. They have no timeouts. 1 minute and 6 seconds remains. They need a touchdown. That field goal was so important. And now you look back on the Broncos going for that 2-point conversion to make it 18-17, and it looks smart as hell. And the pocket collapses on Jalen Hurts. Again, they have no timeouts. And they just got backed up inside their own 20. Jalen Hurts is an absolute baller, though. He is not showing any signs of rushing. He's out of the shotgun. Sends everybody. Sends it underneath.
Sends everyone to the store. Tells them all to get different things.
And Barkley's brought down inbounds. Clock keeps running. It's 3rd and 7, and they got so much field yet to work with. 28 seconds and ticking. They got like 3 plays left if they can. Okay, and the pass is incomplete. But again, they got to remember that, like, had that pass been completed, they would have had maybe 1 play after snapping the ball. Like, ooh, that could have been a flag. That could have been holding on the defense. Goddard wanted the flag. You were in the kitchen for the Eagles penalty, but it was kind of a bullshit call. Like, so it was 3rd and 2 or something. And one of the Denver players was like, he was being held by his feet and like reaching for the first down and very close. And one of the Philadelphia players kind of like landed on him. But close enough to him being down where it's like, I was arguing that it's like, he's trying to keep him from getting the first down. This first down is the whole game, you know? And they called unsportsmanlike conduct on him, gave him a first down. I really think that was a bad call. I also think it was a really bad call to mark Marvin Harrison down at the 1-yard line. I mean, come on, folks. The Eagles get a big break there.
Someone's got to say it. It's really fucked up what's happening in this country right now. Like, this shit is not okay.
This shit? So Philadelphia gets maybe the only saving grace they could there, a pass interference that takes them down. They got 15 seconds, maybe 2 plays if they out of bounds it real quick. Again, no timeouts. Hurts. Waiting for everybody to get downfield, seeing what he can get. Ooh, nice. Holy shit. And Hurts gets the ball to Jahan Dotson, former Commanders player. And that's going to put the ball at the 30, which again, if it was a field goal away, they just tied the game. But it ain't. Hurts is going to have to make a big play here. And if from the 30 with 9 seconds, yeah, that's true. That's true. You don't have to, the defense is going to defend the end zone. You don't have to go to the end zone. You can go quick outs, put it on the 10-yard line with 1 second left, and that would be sufficient. But let's see what the defending champion Eagles have done. Remember, they haven't lost since Christmas of 2024. Woo! Nearly picked off. Oh, and Goddard wants another flag. You can't just expect to get 70 yards worth of pass interference. Oh, but he did. He did interfere with him there. And it was almost picked as well. So, whew.
You're mentally imbalanced.
That's what I'm saying. That was not correctly stopped. So Jalen Hurts is at the 30. He's got one touchdown shot.
Game over.
He puts it up there. It's a tip. Ooh. And it's going to get batted out the back of the end zone. So the Broncos pull off an upset. The Philadelphia Eagles have almost gone a whole year without losing a football game. And they lose one today to the very effective Broncos, the very talented and young Bo Nix. We have one less. Yeah, and I think and Philadelphia was the last undefeated team, I believe. So every team in the NFL has a loss now. We got a lot of parity, which everybody always wants or is pining for. And yeah, folks. So to wrap up the early hours, the Panthers were able to beat the Dolphins. Mike McDaniels is going to get fired. Saints killed the Giants. Broncos ended up over the Eagles. Colts murdered. Cowboys murdered. Texans murdered. And now we're watching Titans Cardinals versus Buccaneers Seahawks. Detroit kicks off any second now, and there's a fourth game, but who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
Are you doing this game too?
No, I'm probably going to sign off. Yeah. And, what a great time, folks. We're going to sign off. We wish you well. And I'm going to let Elliot look into the camera and say the last words here.